Yo! Yo! It's your boy, Orion. One half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Back at you with a new video! Got a stream going here. We got a Friday situation. We got Giants. We got Bears. I'm ready. Tube FN. Yo, John Roberts. Yo, what's up, man? I just saw a live look in Mr. Roberts of the Panthers and Bills. Man, I'm just wishing that they would throw up all the different videos. Nick Jackson. What up, dude? Happy Friday. One Gotti. Haskins looking good. HTTR. Them refs are bad. Damn right they are. All right, we got Eli under center. Play action fake. Surveys with a laser. Whoa, first down, Giants. I didn't know Eli could actually throw a laser still. Okay. But again, it's your boy, Orion, one half of Northwest Sports Fanatics, with the live stream. Giants, Bears. I really wish that they would do everybody. You know, I want to be able to see Tampa Bay. I want to see my own team. You know, I'm going to watch. I have the replay. It's like, I think, 4 in the morning. They're going to show it on NFL Network, so I'll be able to see how they look against the Dolphins. Eli hands off. And then with this particular game, they were saying that a lot of the starters, I believe, for the Bears are not going to play. Saquon was more than likely not going to play. So that a little disappointing, but it's football, and I don't care. I like to see guys like Will Hernandez, see some of the guys that maybe have come in the league within the last couple years. So we'll see where it goes. But Juan Gotti, Haskins looks really good. Obviously, there's a give and take, between the first game and the second game, and we're still a ways away from the regular season. Allen is wrecking the Panthers, is he? Oh man, Debbie Hewitt, love you. I love you too. Good to see you and good to have you in the room. Ooh. Javon Wright, what to do, my guy? Michael Lawler, I had to join to watch my boys go, G-Men. See, I didn't know how many people were going to be available at this point, because usually when I do a stream, I'm doing it, 7:30, West Coast time. But, it's football. It's Friday. You know what I mean? I wouldn't rather spend any Friday with anyone that's in the chat. I'd rather spend it with you guys, man. It's football. You can party and you can do all that other stuff anytime. I mean, this is grind time. Time to evaluate talent, see what we got with both of these teams, Giants and Bears. All right, Eli hands off. Oh, go. Woo, first down, Giants. Okay. Let me make some little adjustments here. All right. It'd be nice if Saquon was back there, but I mean, I know they don't want to risk a lot of injuries. If you guys seen the injury report, a lot of guys have been getting banged up. Some bigger names and some like mid-level guys. And that's the last thing that you want to see. You don't want to see guys, ACL tear, like Boogie Cousins, like in the NBA, and then have your season derailed already. Nice little quarterback draw. Go. Okay. Ro Garcia, what is good? Kid Dead KD, did you hear about Josh Gordon? I did. Reinstated, so that's exciting. When I say watch out for Tommy Sweeney, tight end 7th round. Now he's 2 for 2, 47 yards. Nice. TJ, what it do? Yeah, Eli's playing. I knew he more than likely he would. There's Saquon on the sideline looking fresh and clean. So fresh and so clean. But we'll see how many series Eli gets. I mean, everyone wants to see Daniel Jones, and I wanted to see David Montgomery. Those are the two guys that I wanted to see. All right, first down, Giants. Okay, they're moving the ball. They're looking pretty nice. Not bad. It's going to be an interesting season for both of these teams because for the Giants, no expectations. Most people have them last in the NFC East with little or no hope. No Odell. Olivier Vernon is gone. Landon Collins is gone to the Redskins. A lot of injuries at wide receiver. Golden Tate has got the suspension. So we're going to have to kind of see, how they're doing this rebuild process. Eli, play action fake, rolling to his right. Screen pass with a shimmy and a shake. Okay. Little 9-yard gain for New York. Crowd's loving it. Not bad. But hopefully you guys are having an excellent Friday. It's been a long week. A long week, but it's exciting because we're getting a little bit closer to college football, baby, right? For my Oregon Ducks and all the rest of the teams. And then we get into some more preseason, a couple more weeks, and then we got the real deal, the real shebang, the NFL regular season week 1. I mean, that's what everyone is waiting for. So now we got the Giants in the red zone, 2nd down and 1, first quarter, 11 minutes, 5 seconds. Now we got Eli under center. They're going to probably just hand this off to get the first down. Hands it off. Get over there. First down. Giants move the chains. Yeah, for the Giants, even with some of these like reserves they have in, just to get in the end zone. I mean, I don't care if it's even the Bears backups for a majority on the defense. There's for their confidence. I mean, that's something that they're going to need, moving forward. And then we get to see Daniel Jones, baby. So I don't know if Montgomery's going to play. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. But 5 for 5, 67 yards, 1 TD for Daniel Jones. A perfect quarterback rating in week 1. He's the future. We really don't know how great he's going to be, but I'm excited to see his potential moving forward. Shotgun set. Eli, 1st and 10. On the 13-yard line. Hands the ball off, and he is blown up. Chicago Bears with the gang tackle. Okay. Smith with a little run there. A couple yards, 1 or 2. Not bad. John Roberts. Giants will win some games from Barkley and Lowe. Absolutely. I mean, Zeke, when he gets, back into the Cowboy mix, he wins you a good quality of games, a good chunk of the games, just like Saquon. Lots of nice talent in the NFC East. But Saquon will win you probably just him alone and his stat line. He'll probably win you at least 3 games just alone, Saquon Barkley. All right, Eli. Nice pass over the middle. Woo! Nice tackle. 6-yard gain. Now we got 3rd down and 4. First quarter, 9 minutes, 20 seconds left. Let's see what we can get here. I know Giants are anticipating, kind of mixing it up a little bit. I wish they would have been able to throw Saquon. I don't want him to get injured, you know what I mean? But just to have some continuity and some chemistry with some of the guys. Obviously I know it's week 2. As we get into week 3, then most of the starters will be playing that first half. So 3rd down and 4, big play right here for the Giants. On this drive, we got trips left, shotgun set. Eli looking to his left, throws, screen pass over the middle, touchdown, Giants. Let's go. Okay. Got a nice little bump, broke the tackle, and we got 6, baby. That's football for you. 8 minutes, 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Fowler with the touchdown. Let's watch the route again. Ooh, nice little slant route. Oh, it's a rub route. Ooh, okay. So, yeah, 2 guys on the trips left run the same route. It wasn't a rub route, but just both guys ran slant routes, and it worked out for them. Extra point, and it's good. Giants 7, Bears 0. So let's go and let's see what other scores. I'm trying to be good about it and not really get in here. Game start. Dolphins and Buccaneers just kicked off. Just killing me inside. I just can't even watch my team play. I know you have to have the game pass and whatnot. So, Natasha, cutie pie, hi Ryan. We got Josh Gordon back. I know I saw that. That's interesting. I know they're supporting him. Anyone that has problems with, either drug abuse, alcohol abuse, depression, anything that mental issues, it's kind of cool to be able to see certain teams and certain organizations, players, coaches, not give up on someone. I mean, sometimes you get guys that are like repeat offenders where people just give up on, maybe like a Johnny Football type of situation. But you got to realize too, sometimes people need help. And you don't want to have someone just give up on you. And then, sometimes guys are destined to be in the league, and sometimes guys are not destined to be in the league. So we'll kind of have to wait and see. But yeah, Josh Gordon, that definitely is a big piece for them. And then Natasha says, Goodell been in a good mood lately. Didn't suspend Zeke again, and let Tyreek slide. And then what about Robert Kraft with the whole little VIP treatment, getting the Kraft treatment at the massage parlor, right? Shouldn't have he been suspended or have some draft picks taken away? But obviously, they're boys. So, and then with Brady and all them, they got their little niche group, right? So obviously, you're not going to probably see anything publicly going on there. But I don't know. I'm not sure if they're just trying to win certain people over. And then they have the partnership with Jay-Z, which is kind of interesting because it's like I get it for, certain communities, the hip-hop community, and obviously with the, African black community, which is a good chunk of, the African-American players that are in the NFL. I feel it's kind of like just covering the fact of the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. It's like, oh, we got Jay-Z, and he's part of the NFL, shows and the music, but that still doesn't take away for the fact that you've been blackballing our boy, for 3 years. He can still play in the league. You can't tell me that there's 31 other quarterbacks or 32 that are better than him. I mean, he could be a backup. He could be a starter. Some team could use him, but they're afraid with him, just kneeling, and people are like misunderstanding what the kneeling is about. It's kind of sad, but Kaepernick is one of those guys, regardless if you love him, hate him, love the message, hate the message. I kind of wish he was still in the league. He would be probably middle of the pack quarterback, somewhere between like 14, 15, 16. And I know a lot of these teams, they could use a guy like that, especially if they have injuries moving forward. But Josh Gordon getting reinstated is interesting. We'll see what kind of impact that he has. Giants with the kickoff at the 10, 15. All right, they're not too bad. About 13-yard gain off the kickoff. Now we got first down, Bears. Let's see where it goes. So let me go in here. Daniel Jones, killer encore tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. That's why I'm on here. Be able to see what's going down. Oliver getting double teamed and knocking down passes from the Panthers. Ed Oliver. Come on, John Roberts. We know how great Ed Oliver can be in this league, so that's exciting to see. Carolina's defense getting 8. I hate players keep politics, but you should be on a team. Yeah, true. All right, play action fake. Chase Daniel scrambling. Get rid of it. Ooh, not bad. But I think that's one of those things, you know what I mean? Whether that, it's politics or not. I mean, it's something that, instead of just like pushing it aside and, having people just pretend to be like, just shut up and play football type of thing, that's not solving the problem. You know what I mean? Guy is not working, and he should still be in the league. That's just the bottom line. It's free speech, This is the NFL. You want to have the best talent playing in the NFL. At least that's my opinion. That's what I want to see. Shotgun set. Second out and 9 for Chase Daniel, one of the better backups at quarterback in the league. Surveys, throws it downfield. Oh! Over the receiver's head. Incomplete. Riley Ridley. Keep an eye out for Riley Ridley. This is Calvin Ridley's brother. Not as good as Calvin Ridley by any means, but he could definitely play a nice role to add another piece to that wide receiving core. So we'll have to see where that goes. I'm not sure if you guys saw the story about Kyle Long beating up on one of the teammates in practice, where he ended up feeling he got cheap shotted by one of the rookies, took off the rookie's helmet, started beating him with it, and then barfed on the sideline, and then they kicked him out. That's very un-Kyle Long-ish like, but sometimes things get heated in practice. It's a crazy time. It's NFL. We're getting ready. Shotgun set. First and 10. Ooh. Nice stuff by the Giants defense there. Brian Null. Well, obviously it's not David Montgomery, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping that he was going to get some time out there, but it is what it is. They're not playing Cam. I can see why. Offense is shit. Well, also too with the shoulder. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that when he goes, he'll go next week, and they'll probably get him reps for at least the first half, so that way he can get comfortable with the guys. And they do these like joint practices too. So shotgun set, Daniel, second and 10, pressure coming, screen pass, blockers downfield. Nice play. Okay. Nice tackle by Hill. Third down and 1. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic Friday. I was looking forward to this game. Like I said earlier, I was hoping that everyone was going to get to watch a plethora of games, but obviously it's regional. So depending on where you live, most people are getting the Giants, right, and the Bears. But also, too, if you live, closer to Tampa and obviously that Miami area, you're going to be getting that game. Ruiz, bro, I just saw Marshawn Lattimore at a fish spot in Louisiana. Let him know it's Rams house. That's crazy. Man. Just watch it online, Yeah. Well, I know you can, but I mean, for me right now, I'm doing a live stream, so I'm trying to talk to y'all. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be able to do the live stream, and commentate on 3 games. Well, I guess I could. You know what I mean? If I had enough TVs or enough connection here to be able to bring it up. But first down and 10. We'll see where the Bears can go. Looks like they're on roughly the 40, 39.5, 40-yard line. Shotgun set. Daniel. Pressure coming. Daniel. Nice laser. About an 8-yard gain there. Nice play. Moving the ball efficiently. That's good because, like I said, we'll see how long Mitch Trubisky and how he's going to play with his development. But I think the big thing for the Bears, we know the defense is going to be amazing, right? But depending on how good David Montgomery is for the offense at running back, right, that's really going to determine if they win the division or if the Vikings win, in my opinion. And if Montgomery ends up being like Alvin Kamara, AK-41, the alien, and he runs for, let's say, 1,200 yards as a rookie, 10 touchdowns on the ground and 4, in the air, that could be a difference between going, ooh, nice tackle. That could be the difference between the Bears going 11-5, or possibly if he has a down year and struggles, and Tariq Cohen, does kind of his regular thing, where maybe you end up going 10-6, 9-7. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes, because obviously the strong suit, as we all know, is going to be that Bears defense. It's legit from top to bottom. So, but Rui's LA Rams, that's awesome, man. Being able to see some studs like that. He's like, the real LA bro, not NO. Funny guy. DJ Moore is a great route runner. Put out Greer out there with our starting offense. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, the thing is, it's in preseason. You don't want your guys to get hurt. But on the flip side, as fans, we want to see all the guys out there. We don't need to see them for the whole game. But, especially like if you're paying for your ticket there, it's like at least get them out there for a quarter, in most people's eyes. But you don't want to risk, big injuries. So I get it if they don't want to play them for 2 or, more than a series or 2. So we'll see where it goes. Did you see Derek Barnett and Andre Dillard got in a fight at camp? Looked like 20 dudes tried to break it up. I did not see that. That's interesting because Barnett's coming off the injury. And Dillard's a nasty one. Little screen pass. Nice tackle by the Giants. Pop, pop, pop. But, like I said, both guys are hungry. Dillard's a freak, right? They picked him for a reason, to be Jason Peters' replacement. I really like him a lot. He's got a lot of potential. He's just another one of the boys, right? And then Derek Barnett is one of my favorite players from Tennessee, broke Reggie White's sack record. He is one of the big reasons, going from the Super Bowl till now, a nice solidified piece, for them on the edge to be able to get pressure. Both guys I love, but, I did not see that. Because I had to work today. So, obviously I just got off work a little while ago. Oh, trick play, reverse, Bears. Oh, the Giants sniffed it out, though. Good defense. Good closing speed by the Giants. Hall with a couple yard gain there. Razzle dazzle. Okay, I see it. So, Ryan, I know what the channel is missing game footage being dissected by both of you guys. Show the grind. Yeah, but the thing is also, right, it's all about copyrighted. You know what I mean? The thing is like when we do videos, we don't get any money for that. NFL will put the ads on there. If I was able to break down every play, maybe when we get partnership with like NFL Network or the NFL in general, then I can kind of show, like they do on the shows where I can circle receivers and, have certain things that I can kind of point out. Ooh, overthrown, incomplete. But yeah, the NFL, they're gonna take everything. And then for a lot of the people that react on YouTube, they quit. There was guys that tried to, kind of piggyback off our channel based off the games that we would do, maybe just to be, YouTube famous overnight, and then once they found out that they're not going to get paid or get famous right away, that they stopped putting out videos or they got their videos blocked, right? And so with us, we can put them out. But there's obviously certain ways that you have to go about it to be able to get the footage and, be able to react to it for them not to be able to take it down or get it blocked. So, but yeah, obviously at some point in the near future, hopefully, if we can get some type of partnership, then I could, show everyone, the knowledge. But you guys already know I got the knowledge and I can break down the tape. That's not a problem. But being able to show you guys as well would be exciting. But that's probably going to be a process. You know how the NFL is. The NFL wants all the money. They're like, they got Northwest Sports Fanatics. They got Orion and Marcus calling a game, right? Or we're doing a reaction video to the game from regular season. We get 15,000 views on a video, and they're like, yum, 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 right? Like a sack lunch. They want to eat off that, put all their ads on there. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, let's see here. Let me scroll up. But Panthers fan knows, you know what I mean? Like I said, that's why there's not a lot of people that do NFL and can keep their videos up. And I feel we're the number one reaction channel for YouTube for NFL, and it's not even close. But so we just got to find little loopholes to be able to get things going. And one of them is, you know, you go live and, you know, the game is on. I'll be able to call it. If you guys have the game in your area as well, turn the TV on, mute it, don't mute it, and we can watch the game together, you know. Plus, I'd rather vibe with you guys and talk with everyone and have conversations, you know, than rather than me and Marcus just doing a video and then there's no input besides you guys leaving comments on an uploaded video after, and then we can't really vibe with you guys. So, you know, we're going to do a little bit of everything. We'll do live streams, you know, we'll do the reactions to the game footage and then upload it, and we'll react with the comments, and then we'll just do regular uploads. We'll kind of mix it up. Natasha Cutie Pie says, what happened into your Rams versus Pats Super Bowl highlights reaction? It's not there. The NFL took it down. I'm not sure why, if it wasn't exciting enough of a game for them or whatnot. We didn't monetize the video. They are very stingy and weird on when it comes down to what videos that they let people keep or block, or they'll block it in the United States. And you got 90% of the fan base, or 98% is in the United States for at least NFL. We got fans that cover, like when we do soccer and like rugby. I mean, we have certain videos that have like 99,000 views on like a Ronaldo video, and we have rugby videos that have like 70,000, 80,000 views, but a majority of those are going to be from people like overseas, you know, some here in America. But yeah, they took it down. I don't know when it got taken down, probably like a week or two after the Super Bowl, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. But that's unfortunate because, I mean, I like it to be for people to go back in the library, so when they get bored, if they want to go back and kind of relive the memory, you can go to our channel, and we pretty much have a running library for the last 3 years of the biggest sport events that's out there. So that was something that they did. John Roberts. I hate when people say it's just preseason. All right, kickoff. Go. Nice play. I agree. Just because they're second and third string doesn't mean that they aren't competing to win. Right, and you're going to get guys like Andy Isabella, right, yesterday for the Cardinals, making a name for himself, getting that nice grab. You know, guys like Kenny Golladay. To me, in recent years, Kenny Golladay is the biggest name that I watched in preseason, you know, 2-3 years ago, where I knew that he was going to break out, and I like watching those type of guys. You know what I mean? Because you know, I'm like you guys. Some of you guys really care about it. John Roberts is a sports fanatic just like me. So I don't care if it's week 1 of preseason or it's the, you know, NFC championship game. I'm still going to watch it with the same intensity and have fun with it, you know, because it's football. All right. Hands the ball off. Smith with a nice little gain here. Patreon, get that money, yeah. Well, we get donations on here, too. A lot of you guys, you know, come in, Omer and some of the other, you know, Panther fans and Rams fans, Eagles fans. I mean, you know, they can donate on here. I mean, there's times where I've made $200, you know, just in a live stream for an hour or two. That's love, you know. Sometimes it's $1, sometimes it's $5, sometimes it's none. But the love is here, you know, regardless of what I do. But I don't do it for the donations. Yes, the donations are lovely. Don't get me wrong. But I'm putting in a lot of work and a lot of grind. And I think a lot of the subscribers know. Oh, nice toss up the middle. First down, Giants. That, you know, we're not getting paid on any video that has highlights in it of any kind. NBA, NFL, college football, you know, MLB. There's no money on that end. It's only for subs and for views. So, and if we do an upload video, you know, we can put certain monetization ads on there, but the ads really don't pay, you know, as much as people think. It's very minimal, you know, so it's really about the donations to make things kind of go on and click. So, but Patreon is something that we could possibly look into. I want to see Daniel Jones. You think there's any chance that he's going to start week 1? No. But I think that he's good enough to start week 1, and that's big facts. I like him a lot. I think he's already, at this point, ready to go. But they're going to roll with Eli for politic reasons. And then once their record, you know, is like maybe like 2-5, then maybe that at that point that they'll roll with them. So we got Jones, second down and 14. He's in the game. Shotgun set. Jones, flat-footed, laser of a throw, first down, Giants. What a throw by the rookie. He's got that zip. He's confident. Like I said, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Archie Manning have been working with him. And when he went to Duke, they had one of the best quarterback coaches in all of college football working with him. So he's got kind of an upper hand on some of the other rookie quarterbacks with the experience that he has and the help that he's getting. And he's a really smart kid. Shotgun set, play action fake. Jones, nice look. He just went down with a little check down route instead of actually, throwing a pick there. So saying it's preseason is a sorry excuse to me. It's football, damn it. I've been waiting. Panthers fan. Agreed. You know what I mean? I don't care either. I love it. Absolutely love it. Matt Barkley, the best backup in the league. Streams, videos. Yeah, I love streams. And like I said, streams are better too because we haven't, in the first couple years, when the equipment was over at Marcus's house, his internet wasn't good enough for us to do live streams. And so when I got everything moved over here to my place, I just left it over at his place to make it more convenient for him. But now since, the internet is better here, I have Fios, so it ends up being a better connection. And I can kind of show my grind, too, with the videos that we're putting out. And his son is playing Pop Warner football, so he's really busy a lot of the time, in his first year for his son playing Pop Warner. So I get it. And so he'll come as much as he can. But in the meantime, while he can't make it, I'm going to really show you guys the grind, and I'm going to do as many live streams as possible and keep things going. I'm going to be very active. I'm going to be the hardest working YouTuber on the planet, period. And I think a lot of you guys know that. And I appreciate that you guys being in here and watching the game with me. Mark 4, hey man, how's the game going? My fam is Giants fans except me. I told them I'd watch it, but sadly I can't. It's going good. Giants actually had a nice score, obviously on their first drive. Right now, we got Daniel Jones in, so it's kind of exciting to see his progression. And people were asking, hey, do you think that he could actually start week 1? He won't start week 1, but he could start week 1. Like, let's say Eli went down with an injury. They would be completely fine with Daniel Jones. But he'll get his chance this season. That's a big fact. Same thing with Haskins. Haskins has the most talent right now to start week 1 on their roster, right, with Keenum and Colt McCoy. But it's politics. So even though they drafted these guys pretty high, they're going to give the starting point to like the vets, the guys that know the playbook a little bit better, and then eventually they'll get their time. But once they get in there, there's no going back. Like, this is Haskins' team with Geis and the rest of the Redskins with Gruden, and then this will be Daniel Jones' team with Saquon. And then, like I said, that moving forward, they'll be able to add pieces. I'm not sure if you guys watch college football as much as I do, but if there's this guy named Jerry Jeudy for Alabama, he might be the best wide receiver in the country. If they add him to the Giants and the Giants only win a couple games this season, they'll be able to kind of take that next step, getting that Odell Beckham, Jr. kind of talent back. But Jeudy has an ability to really make people miss. He's a touchdown machine. So that's why I would encourage you guys, if you're not fans of college football or a particular team, just watch. Because you never know when some of these guys on Alabama, LSU, right, Clemson, Oregon, might end up on your team. And if you watch them, on Saturdays, when there's nothing else going on besides college football, then you can have that upper edge on everyone else, like I do, with all the time that I'm putting in. 6-ing. Well, I'm late. I'm definitely not hateful. 6-ing. What it do, my guy? Chase Daniel straight trash, by the way. I don't know why people think he's good. I don't think he's trash. You got to think when backups are in there, obviously they're not good enough to be starters. But if you're in the NFL, your goal, if you are a backup, is to be a top 5 backup, in the league. Like Mullins, for example, for the Niners, I feel that he might be arguably one of the best backups, period, in the whole entire league, just based off his chemistry, not only with Kittle, but if Jimmy G ain't right, you can roll with Mullins. He's a little bit better than a game manager. You just have to look at player for player and look at the team. So we got shotgun set, 2nd down and 6. Beginning of the second quarter, Jones surveys, going deep, going long. Oh, what a grab. Latimer, first down. Huge play. I mean, we're talking a floater down the sideline, at least 30 yards. Go up and get it. Let's go. Jones has got the arm. I mean, if you're looking for overall natural talent, Jones has got it. I think a lot of people are just sleeping on Haskins and Jones, and they want to be negative. Jones has got it. And they'll play harder for him. Same thing with Haskins. When they get in the game, you'll notice that the energy of the line will be different. Fumble! Oh, they just lost it. Turnover. Bears got the recovery. That was an ugly snap. Come on, Jones. Just when you had a nice throw, too, where you were going to get 6. Let me look at the snap again. Oh, he just fumbled the snap. Come on. That's a rookie being a rookie, though. John Roberts, soccer is the toughest sport in the world, hands down. I would say I would actually say baseball, John Roberts. I mean, everyone has their personal opinion. Obviously, soccer, you got to be in great shape, with your legs. Hockey, skating around takes a lot of endurance. Ronaldo, Messi, and some of these guys, Ibrahimovic. I mean, some of these guys are just fucking amazing talents. But I think for me, I think baseball is. Think about having to hit 5 different pitches, coming at you at 90 miles an hour and above and being able to field. I think for me, MLB baseball is the hardest sport to play. I mean, if you're naturally talented, basketball, football, they're going to come a little bit more natural. But baseball, I think a lot of athletes that could excel in the NFL and soccer, hockey, basketball, they wouldn't nowhere near be able to be the athlete they are. I mean, except if you're a special talent like Bo Jackson or Dion. But look how much of a freak athlete they are. Bo was, Pro Bowl and an all-star player in both, right? Maybe the greatest athlete we've ever seen, period, right? And then with Dion, amazing Hall of Fame NFL player, but he was only a maybe above average baseball player. He never was like on the Bo Jackson level. And that's my personal opinion, so. All right, let me look here. Panthers fan, Brian Burns with the assisted strip. Nice. All right, let's see here. I'm an Eagles fan, so I hope Eli starts the whole year. Yeah. What's funny? I was seeing a thing where they were saying that they thought the Giants, I don't know if it was like ESPN or NFL Network, but they were saying some crazy shit. They thought that the Giants could win the NFC East. I don't know. Some of these people with their little hot takes and whatnot, you know what I mean? They're, even if they had an easy schedule, like the easiest in the NFL, the chance of the Giants winning the division, the NFC East this year, with the depth of the Eagles, right? Even with Zeke issues, with the Cowboys' depth and what they got going on with Dak, we damn boys, right? And then Redskins kind of being up and down. They're going to have a rough start with their schedule, the first 5 games. That's just insanity to me, but I guess anything to get ratings for some of these guys that just want to be able to put hot takes together. But it is what it is. Obviously with the streams, I mean, but it's up to Marcus if he wants to come or if he can come. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do a stream, regardless as much as possible if he can do it or not. Because, I mean, I'm watching the games. I want to be able to vibe with you guys and interact. So hopefully he'll be able to come for like Sunday night football and Monday night and Thursday night during the regular season. But if not, I'll be able to call color and play-by-play. I can do it both. Giants. Nice little pass over to the outside there on first down. 6-yard gain. Not bad. Kevin Johnson, 64-yard interception. Touchdown, baby. Greer with the pick 6. But, of course, the Panthers did the complete opposite of what I said, put Greer in and take the starters off. Yeah. Well, it's nice, though, because we got Bills fans in the chat. We got Panthers fans in the chat. I love you guys, man. What channel is the game on? This particular game's NFL Network. All the games are on NFL Network. Oh, it's time. What time is it? It's 12 noon. It's time for a sack lunch, and the Giants are invited. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. But, yeah, Mark 4, all the games are on NFL Network. 90% of the country has got the Giants and the Bears. And if you're in the South, you're going to get Tampa Bay and the Dolphins. I think those are the ones that are mainly televised. And then I don't know what part of the country. Obviously, East Coast is going to have, obviously, I would assume the Bills and the Panthers. So, okay. All right, 3rd and 12. All right, I'm catching up. Too Fast 49, Orion Pax. What a do, baby. Too Fast 49. 3rd and 12. Ooh, overthrown. Incomplete. How's it going, Too Fast 49? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I didn't know how many people would be able to hop in. in the chat. I thought maybe it would be as low as just a couple, but it seems like more people are off work, off school, relaxing, enjoying themselves and watching the game. So thank you guys for being in the chat and watching the games here. And I'll give you guys an update on all of the different games that are going on right now. And so will the people in the chat. John Roberts is one of the smartest Bills Mafia guys that we got in the chat. So if you look at his comments, he'll be able to fill you in on what's going on. He knows anything and everything Bills. And he lives in Seattle, which is refreshing. It's like me, I'm in Oregon, and I'm a huge Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. So you never know when you're going to get a lot of your fan base, across the country. So, and then we got people that are Panther fans in here, Panthers fan. We got a bunch of them. Trenton, what is good, my guy? I don't recognize you in the chat, but I'm glad that you're in here, man. Oh, fumble! Great Friday. What about you? I'm doing great, man. Little Niner fan in Seattle. Hey, see, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you're in a hostile country, depending on where you're at. So, but, it is what it is, but hopefully everyone is doing good. I'm doing great, man. I had to work today. Woke up I went to sleep at 12, 1 in the morning, doing a bunch of research and reading for you guys, making sure I'm up to date on everything. Woke up at 4 a.m. after doing the Brian Burns reaction video with Marcus, and then doing the live stream for the Raiders and the Cardinals for about 2 hours. And then I did another live stream after that. So I'm grinding, and then decided, got a couple deals today for Verizon Business with business owners in New York and Boston. And then, decided, hey, the game is on. Why be lazy and just watch it when I can just vibe with you guys and we can enjoy it together. So let's go over as we go to commercial break and see how things are going. John Roberts will fill you in as well. So let me look here at baseball just real quick. So my Mariners are down 6-2 to the Blue Jays. What's new? They're just getting fucking rocked. My dad's team, the Dodgers, that's my favorite team. Obviously not the Mariners as my 1 and in my 2. Braves 3, Dodgers 2 with the best series overall this weekend. Today, tomorrow, Sunday. Braves, Dodgers. If you guys have a chance to watch that or enjoy baseball, that's 2 of the best teams that might be competing in the championship series in the National League this year. And then obviously we know how good the Yankees and, my opinion, the best team in the American League, the Astros, are going to be moving forward. Yankees 2, Indians 1. So I see what they're doing here. And let's scroll to the game here. Let's look at some preseason action. What do we have going on? So let's take a look. NFL, we got Bills 17. Holy moly. Panthers 0. 3:42 in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 on the Buffalo 42. Panthers have the ball. And then this game we obviously know we got the Giants 7. Bears 3. 1st and 10 on the Giant 37. 12:44 left in the second. And then what is the other game? What about my team? What about the Bucks? Buccaneers 0, Dolphins 0. Dolphins got the ball, 31 seconds left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 on the Tampa Bay 48. So we'll see. I'll update you as soon as I see more things. But interesting. I want the Bucks to obviously, get a lot of reps in. I don't want anyone to get injured. Chris Godwin should be able to break out. That's probably who I'm most excited about this season, besides all my new coaching, staff, implementing their, strategies. Vita Vea being injured is just heartbreaking. That really fucks the whole chemistry up of my team. But also Devin White, I'm excited for him as well. All right, 1st and 10. Right back from commercial break. Let's go, baby. Jones under center. Play action fake. Looks at his reads. Second progression. And underthrown, incomplete. Okay. It's funny, I got Golden Tate out there, and obviously he's going to be, suspended for the first, 4 games. So that just really kills the momentum for them with all their injuries with Shepard and then Tate with the suspension. Odell's gone. At least they got Saquon, though. And I know that they were thinking, we could have got Darnold, and, they could have had Darnold. But you got a guy in Daniel Jones that has the ability to be just as good as a Sam Darnold, or maybe even better. I mean, Darnold's got better pieces around him. Let's see in a couple years after the Giants load up on pieces how good he really is. 2nd down and 10. Nice little handoff to the left-hand side. Gain of 2. Bucks should be killing the Dolphins. Too Fast 49. How come you're not watching your team, the Bucks? It's not on TV. On NFL Network here, I'm in the Northwest. I'm in Oregon. They don't show it. So 90% of the country is getting the Giants and the Bears. So I figured, I could go on some kind of questionable stream and watch it, but I'd rather watch the game live. I got it recorded on my DVR on NFL Network. It's going to be on tonight, like at 4 in the morning or tomorrow morning, and I'll watch it full then. But when we got a game live right now, I'll go in it. So Jones surveys, good blocking up front. Ooh, incomplete. But obviously, if I could watch the Bucs and react to that, there'll be times to do that. But living in Oregon, the Bucs don't come on TV very much. So if I had to go to a bar or if I order the ticket and watch it on like my PS4 or something of that nature, I could go about it. But I don't mind going live and vibing with the fans because I'll tell you what, right now, if I can have the game saved, Giants with the punt, and I can call Eagles games, Saints games, Panther games, all the games of our hardcore fans, I'd rather do that. And then I can always watch my game later. Of course, I'd want to watch my game live. I'm a hardcore fan. But, if we got big matchups, if it's like Eagles-Saints and it's on TV at the same time, I'm going to do the Eagles and the Saints to vibe with you guys. And I can always watch my game later. I watch games later anyways. If NFL Network has it or my buddy's got it saved on the DVR, I can always watch it afterwards and break down the tape. Because I usually watch games more than once during the regular season. If I watch like 4 games, over a weekend, I'll rewatch it more than once to kind of catch different things from like the offensive line movement. I like to really kind of break down tape more than most people. So better day today in joint practice with the Broncos. Jimmy G played much better, and the Broncos offense struggled against our defense. I love how the Niner D looks. And Jimmy G didn't throw 5 interceptions, right? Too fast 49? So that's good. We want to be able to see the progression. Anti says, I drive around for my job, so I'm always listening to sports radio. A lot of former Eagles on there, so it's better than the national media. Yeah, that's a problem with sports nowadays. Yes, sir. Is a lot of the stuff that's out right now, it's not good. You know what I mean? It's all biased, and I think people are over ESPN. And, people don't really watch SportsCenter as much. Fox Sports 1, people don't really watch Colin that much. It's more of Skip and Shannon. There's not a lot out there that is good, I feel, for America and for the NFL fans anymore. That's why it's refreshing when you guys come here and you'll watch me or me and Marcus, because we're going to give you the real facts and with no bias, towards, our team, the other teams in the division. If someone's good, they're fucking good, and I'm going to tell you. If they're fucking bad, I'm going to tell you. You know what I mean? So Northwest Sports Fanatics is the best talk show. Thank you, Too Fast 49. Appreciate it. Yeah, Skip Bayless, yeah, he is. And it's all for ratings. It's all fake. Shannon's great, but Shannon's the reasonable one. He doesn't have to have the Hennessy or the cigar. Skip. You know what I mean? It's like Skip, they'll tell him to say something ridiculous, and it doesn't even have to be like the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl, but he'll go way left on one subject. He'll be like, the Hornets are winning the NBA championship. Come on, dude. We know that you don't really feel that way. And then obviously Shannon will argue and be the reasonable one and say, come on, And then they just argue for just argument's sake. That's not good TV to me. You know what I mean? That shit is staged. It's not good. Northeast Sports Fanatics. Hey, you know what? At some point, I'm going to make sure we branch out. You know what I mean? If I can end up branching out, we can have Northeast Sports Fanatics, Northwest, Southwest Sports Fanatics. It's one of those things. We just got to start somewhere. We got to start here. Big facts. Especially if I can get the YouTube studio up and going here in Oregon first, then I can get one in Washington, and then maybe one in Cali, and then we can expand. Build the brand. Build the dynasty. It's big. TV is going way downhill. Internet has way better content. Only people still watching TV are boomers. Worldwide Sport Fanatics. There you go. Yeah, because that's the global, Going global, worldwide. Prestige, worldwide. Wide. It's one of those things that you're correct, man. Like, I'm going to be very honest. I don't even watch ESPN anymore. You know what I mean? A lot of people think that, people just copy content and then they watch some show and copy what they say. I haven't watched SportsCenter in probably 3 years. No joke. I used to watch it religiously when I was younger, all the time. I was like, I love this. And then when you had certain guys not on there anymore, even on certain NFL shows, it kind of got, watered down. I like Chris Berman and Tom Jackson when they would do their NFL show, and then they're not doing it anymore. So for me, being a John Madden, Pat Summerall guy for commentators when I was young. The way that the transition has gone, ESPN is kind of trash to me now. Like even Fox Sports isn't that great. Like I said, if I can make it on any network, I'd rather do it on YouTube here or Vice Channel, because I feel like with Vice Channel, if you guys aren't familiar with it, with like Action Bronson and the programs that they have on there, it's real people, no fake bullshit. They kind of, are edgy a little bit, but it's real, and I like that. Like Action Bronson is one of the guys that I love. One of these guys, it's not just him like drinking and smoking weed and being a cook, but he's really entertaining and he's real, and I respect that. And a lot of people don't get it, and he's a rapper. Rapper, cook, entrepreneur, you know what I mean? He's one of the smartest guys that's out there. Action Bronson, Vice Channel, watch him. Fuck, that's delicious. His shows are great. I watch that religiously. All right, Bears on the 3-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see if they can move the damn football. Okay, penalty. 6th, the only good shows about football on TV is Good Morning Football. That's the best show, besides the Northwest Sports Fanatics, baby, right? And then Skip and Shannon, but without Skip, right? Have you seen the things where they have Skip arguing with Skip on Twitter? They made like old videos from a couple years ago and recent ones where they just have Skip arguing with himself. Pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, it's sad. There's not a lot out there, but then that gives a door open for me, and me and Marcus, where you guys can go and get some real talk football from someone that that passionately cares about every team. And I do. I literally don't hate any team in the NFL. Like, how everyone hates the Cowboys or they hate the Patriots. I really don't have that same type of hate. When I was younger, it was a little different. Oh, Bears handoff. Good defense by the Giants. Gang pile. Gang, gang, gang. But I just enjoy sports passionately with intent. I just love all the teams. I just love good football and good players. NFL, college football, NBA, college basketball, MLB, wrestling, AEW, NXT, SmackDown, Raw, pay-per-views. I mean, pretty much anything that has an entertainment value that shows passion, energy. You know what I mean? That's what I love, I hate probably half the teams in the NFL. When you get older, though, that'll change. Nice little out route there by the Bears. Because when I was younger, I think it's like when you lose games. Like when I was younger, I would get a piece of paper and put it on my fridge, who I was playing, the records, right? And then I have a box to the right with a W or an L and a check mark. And every time when I was younger and when they would lose, with the Bucks, and that was often, I would see that L, and I would be pissed off all the way to the next week. I think that's kind of natural for hardcore football fans. You're upset when your team loses, but when you get older and you mature a little bit, things change and the hate goes away a little bit. And I got love for everybody. So, but I feel you guys. I mean, I've been there. Shotgun set. See if they can get this first down. Chase Daniel reading the defense. 3rd and 5. Breaks down the defense, looking for an opening. Pressure. Going long, going deep. Pass interference. Yep, flag. We'll see if it's holding or pass interference. Yeah, but Good Morning Football, to me, is the best show on TV. I feel that they got a nice variety of people with Burleson, and Kay Adams is beautiful and amazing. She's smart, you know what I mean? And they got other guys, Kyle's there. They got plenty of guys on the show that make it fun. I absolutely love that show. That's the only one I love. Really, there's no other show that does football that I think is on that level. And it's a dream. Maybe one day I could be featured on there, or me and Marcus, as a special guest, or if we had a little hot take moment with them. If you keep grinding, you never know what might happen, But I know there's people in their media room, in their social media group that watch us for Good Morning Football, for ESPN, for Fox Sports. They have people that, are into the streets or into what is hot in YouTube. You know what I mean? They watch us because it's kind of funny. Sometimes we'll come up with, catchphrases, and then all of a sudden you'll see videos online, or you'll see them saying the same thing that no one else is saying, but we said it. So that's why we try to come up with unique nicknames and little things here and there that are unique to our channel. And then if you start seeing other people watching it and saying it, then you know where it's coming from, which is kind of cool. It's flattering, you know what I mean? But imitation's the biggest flattery, I guess, right? 6 Here's a good question for y'all. Who's the worst analyst? Skip Bayless, Michael Irvin, Maurice Jones-Drew, or James Jones? You know who the worst one is? Jason Witten. Right? Am I right? Can I get a thumbs up on that? Man, he was bad. He might have been one of the worst. But Skip is just for ratings. Sometimes he feels strongly about something, but, it's all for ratings. It's just unfortunate. People love ignorance in America. They love that. They just love the ignorant comments like, cash me outside, how about that? And look how that girl blew up, and now she's got a rap record deal, you know what I mean, by just being ignorant, you know what I mean? But America loves ignorant. It's the hip-hop community is very strong, but they love ignorance, and people that are ignorant, people that act ignorant, people that are rude, and people that have drama, people that fight with each other. It's just kind of sad, that's what it's come down to, where you can get someone that has no talent, zero talent, but they can go viral on a video, and then you got people like me and Marcus or me and other YouTubers that are really grinding to make a legacy and make a name for themselves, and it's gonna happen. It'll take some time, but it's just crazy how that's America for you, though. You know what I mean? But I'm never gonna do something and sell out like that. Orion, how is Daniel Jones? Amazing. Like I said, he looked good. He makes his reads. He's confident in the pocket. He could be a day one starter. Will he be? No. But look for him to be the starter. I would say somewhere between like maybe week 8 and week 12. They'll probably at least give Eli a fair shot. And if they're like 2-6, 3-5 at that point, then they'll throw him in. So we'll have to see. Oh, Daniel Jones under Belichick? Oh, my God. Can you imagine? But Jarrett Stidham from Auburn, he's pretty good. And, I don't know if he'll be the guy that'll be the Tom Brady successor, because it seems like Tom Brady's never going to leave the damn league. But, I mean, it just depends. Look at Jacoby Brissett. Look at Garoppolo. I mean, they know how to develop guys. And then imagine working with Brady and Belichick on a daily basis. They can make those guys into starters, in the league. It just depends on if they want to keep them or groom them and then trade and get other assets and pieces. So, yeah, that would be crazy. Antiochus Belichick cheats. Panthers fan, I hate Good Morning Football for one reason. They said Cam was overrated. Right, but you know what I mean? You got to understand, though, just because you're a fan of a team or a player, everyone's going to have their opinion. Most of the country believes that I think Cam isn't as good as maybe some Panthers fans think he is. That's a perception in the league. You know what I mean? You can't compare Cam Newton to Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Roethlisberger. He's a different type of quarterback. You know what I mean? He's not really a straight pocket guy. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys that's physical. He uses his legs. If it's first down and goal on the 5-yard line, who's the quarterback that you want to run the ball in when healthy? Cam Newton, number 1. And then maybe number 2, Russell Wilson. And they're two totally different guys. One's a speed guy, and Cam Newton's built like a linebacker. You know what I mean? So you got to take the good with the bad. Just because he's not as good in the pocket accuracy-wise as some of the other elite guys, in the position that are more pocket quarterbacks, you know what I mean? You just got to understand that everyone's going to have an opinion. But just because they don't agree with what you think, everyone's going to, be able to, sway one way or another. But think about this. No one thought the Panthers were going to go 15-1 and go to the Super Bowl, and Cam and the rest of the team proved them wrong. They just ran into the wrong team in the Broncos, and Von Miller was just smoking. You know what I mean? If it was anybody besides them, maybe, that they would have been able to pull it off. I mean, New England would have been tough too, but you know what I'm saying? It's just extra motivation for Cam and Panther fans, if you think of it that way. Nice handoff up the middle. Okay. But also it's like Dak Prescott. I'm not trying to compare Dak Prescott and Cam Newton, totally different players, but people talk trash about Dak, but he doesn't deserve as much flack that he gets. Yeah, you got an O-line that's elite. You got Zeke who's elite. Defense that's elite, right? But Dak doesn't need to be Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? He just needs to be Dak Prescott and not turn the ball over. Just be a better game manager and at times try to help your team win the game and not throw those bonehead picks like Jameis Winston or fumble the ball. You know what I mean? And they can win with that formula, right? But other quarterbacks and other teams need an Aaron Rodgers to sling it and dink and doink it, and then you need to be able to get the most out of his arm or the Packers won't be competitive. So every team is built different. So you got to look at it that way. Use it as motivation. You know what I mean? And Cam has proven people, wrong a lot. You know what I mean? Now it's just going to be another time where you're going to have to be able to prove him wrong. Bills are marching. Okay. Touchdown, he said Buffalo. Uh-oh. Now I got to go and look to see what's going on. John Roberts, Duke Williams. 6-8 Panthers fan, better than the Rams? Yes, better than the Saints? He said, hell no. Oh. All right, let's take a look. I'm all caught up. I think here, Panthers fan, I'm talking about Super Bowl 50. Yeah. Let's take a look at the scores. Let me take a quick look. Let me peek. Bills 23, Panthers 3. Ooh. The Bills. John Roberts, people are going to be woke. You feel me? Woke. I love it, man. The Buffalo Bills. I'll get into it 1 second. Shotgun set. Jones. Oh, fumble! Strip sack! Go! Wow! Wow, James Vaughter. That was like a Khalil Mack play. I thought I was watching Khalil Mack for a second. So Jones goes back, right? He's going back and surveying the defense, and all of a sudden with just one quick paw swipe like a bear, yeah, just like the Chicago Bear name, yeah, just like Khalil Mack, swipes it out off one bounce like a basketball, picks it up, and gains about 3 yards. Wow, great play by the Bears, and the thing is, that's one of their backups. You're going to see them do that a lot moving forward. They're going to have probably the most forced fumbles, fumble recoveries, interceptions, pick sixes, fumbles for touchdowns. They're going to lead the NFL more than likely in those categories moving forward. That was insane. Not good for Daniel Jones with the fumble and now with the strip sack and the turnover. But let's see the Giants, if their defense can hold up and the Bears can get 6. Go, Chase. Oh, good sack. Okay. Simonez with the sack. It's 12 noon. You know what time it is. It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, yum, yum. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, but it's not about that, though. I do like Daniel Jones a lot more than people think. Panther fans have left the chat. No, come on, man. It's preseason. Giants 7, Bears 3. Bears are rolling. Uh-oh, we got an injury. Bills 24, Panthers 3. So let's take a look to see just kind of over the recap as we're going to commercial. Josh Allen, my favorite quarterback to improve his stats from last year to this year and make a big name and a splash, right? 9 for 11, 102 yards, right? Yeldon, 3 carries, 19 yards. Receiving leader, Sweeney, 2 receptions, 47 yards. And on the flip side, Greer from West Virginia, rookie, 5 for 11, 33 yards and a pick. Artis Payne, 4 carries, 18 yards. Bonifon, 3 receptions, 23 yards. And let's see what we had. Hauschka got the field goal first to get him on the board. Then LaShawn McCoy, shady, got in the end zone with a 1-yard rush. Extra point was good. Kevin Johnson, I remember him, point guard for the Phoenix Suns when I was a kid. It's a different KJ. 70-yard pick six. Hauschka made it 17-0. Then Joey Sly made the 40-yard field goal to be 17-3. And then Duke Williams from a pass from Matt Barkley for 9 yards. Wow. And Matt Barkley's one of those guys, floating around from team to team. I got to see him and Marquise Lee and Robert Woods when USC came to Oregon, when they had those powerhouse teams battling each other with LaMichael James. And that was one of the funnest games for me to watch with my dad. I think we had like 10th row on the 20-yard line. Amazing talents. D'Anthony Thomas was on that team too. Super fun to watch as far as Pac-12 football. Giants 7, Bears 3. And as you remember, as we go in the stats, we got passing yards. Chase Daniel, 5 for 8, 34 yards. Daniel Jones, 3 for 6, 61 yards. Ryan Nall, 4 carries, 16 yards for the Bears. Smith for the Giants, 6 carries, 33 yards. And then we got Wims, 3 receptions, 21 yards. And Latimer, 2 receptions for 60 yards for the Giants. And then, obviously, Benny Fowler from Eli to get him that 7-0 lead. And then Eddie Pinheiro, 41-yard field goal. And that was the keys for me for the Bears. Who's going to kick field goals for them? And if they don't have a solid kicker, that could be the difference between making the playoffs and missing it with an elite defense. So I think Pinheiro's their guy, but we'll see. Dolphins 3, Buccaneers 0. Well, that's probably a good reason why they didn't put that game on TV. 7:53 left in the second quarter, 2nd and 9. Come on, Bucs, do something for your boy. Let's look. Josh Rosen, 8 for 13, 65 yards. Jameis Winston, 2 for 4, 24 yards. Okay, O.J. Howard, 1 reception for 16 yards and no scoring, kind of a slow game. Daniel Jones, 3 for 6, 61 yards and 2 fumbles lost. The first one was his fault, and the second one was just an amazing play by the Bears defense. All right, let's go. We're in the red zone now. 2nd and 15 on the 17-yard line. Chase Daniel going long, going deep, going for 6. Oh! Incomplete. Anti. Gore, Shady, Yeldon, Montgomery. Not Montgomery. Singletary. Just making sure you're paying attention. They got 4 deep. People are going to start recognizing, not just like, I think, fans of the team that the Bills are playing. The Bills legitimately have a shot to make the playoffs this year. The same thing goes for the Jets. It's like the teams that have been on the bottom for so long. Oh, Daniel. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is. It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, yum, yum. Giants with the great defense there. But I think that, it's not just John Roberts, being a homer, living in Seattle and being a Bills fan and, just being about the Bills Mafia. You can see the progression of the talent that you brought over from last year to this year. Did Josh Allen have a great year last year? No, he struggled. He had more interceptions than touchdowns. But guess what? This season, he's going to have probably 25 touchdowns and like 15 picks, or maybe less, maybe 10 or 12. And he's got Cole Beasley and John Brown. Field goal attempt. Bears. Uh-oh. That field goal kicking issue, like I just mentioned, that's not good. Not good. Good for the Giants. Not good for the Bears. But the weapons they have and then the drafting that they've done. Edmonds is a freak. I'm not sure if you guys know Edmonds, the linebacker. He's like 6'5". He's amazing up the middle. He's going to be one of the more recognized guys, in this league. Ed Oliver up front from the University of Houston is amazing. I mean, they got a lot of pieces. Micah Hyde, Tre'Davious White, amazing talent. I mean, everyone talks about Marshawn Lattimore. What about Tre'Davious White? Just because you're from a small market team like Buffalo Bills or like Tampa Bay Buccaneers doesn't mean that there's great players on the roster. I mean, just imagine if Mike Evans went to your favorite team, how much of an impact that would be. Daniel Jones still in the game. Nice pass to the right-hand side. 4-yard gain for Smith. So you just got to look at it that way. You know what I mean? It's like Jadeveon Clowney. If he ends up going to the Eagles, look how much depth that would give them. If he goes to the Seahawks, right, with Frank Clark going to the Chiefs, how much of an impact would that be for their team? They would go from a team battling the Niners and maybe not making the playoffs to maybe having the edge on the Niners based on the health of the Niners moving forward. Like one player, 2 players can really make a difference. Handoff up the middle. Well, gain of 1. 3rd down. Come on, Giants. 3rd and 5. Our defense plays hard. We are number 1 contenders for best defense in the league. I agree. I did a defensive video, but I really do like the Bills. They've been pretty much a top 5 defense for the last 4 years, 5 years in fantasy terms. And in a lot of the statistics, they are top 5, top 10, and they have been for a long time. Jones, low dump down. Go, 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 go. 1st down, Giants. Golden with the reception. Move them chains. New York Giants. Jones with the progression. Calm in the pocket. Pressure up the middle on him. Making his read. Seeing his wide receiver get wide open right in front of him. Great pass. Leading the receiver. 1st down, Giants. Okay, handoff up the middle. Get out of the way, Jones. Oh, he fumbled it. Fumble! Get it! Oh. Wow, that almost was another turnover for the Giants. That was so close. One of the linemen just went for Superman on the ground like Soulja Boy. He went, you! He went for it and he got it. Come on, Smith. Had to throw out that Soulja Boy reference. Man. Crazy. Bills need more receivers and build a nice offense, build around Allen. Too fast 49. I think that they have better pieces than you think. You'll see how they play this year, with offense, defense, special teams, and the progression. There is a legitimate chance, in my opinion, that the Bills can win 9 or 10 games this season. And then as we keep moving forward with them, they'll have a chance to be like an 11-win team sooner than later. I know it sounds weird because it's just one of those things besides me and John Roberts. We see it and we see the progression. But if you get players in the draft like Edmonds at linebacker, he's going to be a top 12 linebacker in the league out of all the linebackers, he's going to be that good, right? And then you get Ed Oliver, the rookie, as far as like a guy up front. He might be one of the best 15 players up front in the middle in the league his rookie season. He's got that kind of talent. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of evaluate the talent. And if you watch every team and read about every team, that's how, you get that inside information. So, ooh, okay. Nice pass by Jones. I feel it. Oh, yeah. Too Fast 49. John Brown, the deep threat, right? You remember him? Baltimore, Cardinals. He'll be their burner, right? And then you end up getting Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley will be perfect in the system. He'll just be that guy from the 20s to the 20s, a little hash guy that'll just get you little first downs here and there on third down. And Allen can use his legs. And you got, look at it, their offensive line is good. And then you got 4 running backs. You know what I mean? They have depth. You got Shady, even though he's old, right? You got Frank Gore, right? Hall of Famer. I mean, he's a little older too, but he can still play, right? Yeldon, who was a nice second option to Fournette for many years on Jacksonville. And they got Singletary, Devin. I mean, you got 4 guys, and he's a rookie. And all these guys, I mean, they literally have, I don't know, you could probably say 4 starting running backs on their team that could start on other teams if they had holes at running back. In my opinion, you could have any one of those guys start, on the teams. It's just, it's all about depth. It's like there's a big reason why Eagles, have the depth. 6 running backs deep. How many teams have 6? Tampa Bay don't even got 1. Fuck. You know what I mean? They got Peyton Barber. Come on. Maybe Rondé Barber. Tiki Barber. I'll take that Barber. Not Peyton Barber, though. You feel me? Field goal attempt. And it's good. And then Ronald Jones was supposed to be good from USC, but I don't think he really has got it, so. Frank the Tank. John, I got you, man. You know what I mean? And it's not even me just trying to, talk good and, get on your good side. I truly do believe, if I say something, I don't say it for ratings. I don't say it to make the fans on the channel happy. It's if I say something because I really feel that way. I won't cater just as someone in the chat or, you know what I mean? If I watch the tape and someone gives me a suggestion and I do the reading and I watch the tape and I do the research, people are going to see. In a couple years, the Bills are really going to start contending for wild card spots, I feel, moving forward, especially with a guy like Allen. I mean, we saw him at Wyoming. He was raw, but the potential is there. But you could also say the same for Darnold and the Jets. You know what I mean? They've had some injuries with their roster, with their linebacking core. Not C.J. Mosley, but I like the progression of their team too, and those new uniforms. I like them. I like the Niners. Go, go, go. Down the sideline. People are sleeping on the Niners. They think that they can't make the playoffs this season. No one's giving them a shot. No one even's giving them a shot to get past Seattle. And I think they could do that. You know what I mean? It just depends on the health of the roster. Kyle Shanahan's great. You just have to be able to look at it, from a different perspective. People talk shit about Cam all the time, but if he ends up being healthy, they could have a nice season this year and possibly go 9 to 10 to 11 wins. You might not beat the Saints, but if they have injuries, you never know. The NFC South 3Fs is very competitive. Anyone can win that division except for the Bucs. Unless a bunch of players for the Falcons, Panthers, and Saints get injured, that would be the only way. And at least I'm a realist, and I can say that as a Bucs fan. You know what I mean? Troll Patrol, what do you do, my guy? Seattle, traffic sucks. Heading to Starfire Field for some football. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here in the chat. Salty day for a Charger fan. What's up, my guy? One of my best friends, Joey Gomez, is one of the biggest Bolts fans alive. And I got another buddy at work, Greg. He's in San Diego right now visiting family. Big Bolts fan. Derwin James, Keenan Allen. God, just a lot of injuries, It's a rough start for them, But, that's part of football. And you're just going to have to get through it. Yeah, Derwin James has a kind of a history of getting banged up. But no one wants to see my favorite safety, not named Jamal Adams, go down. Why? You know what I mean? It's like Palomalu. Oh, fumble! Get rid of it. Fumble! Oh, my God. The Bears just took a safety. Wow. But especially for me, my favorite positions for football, Linebacker is number 1. Safety for me is probably number 2. Corner, 3. Edge rusher 4. D tackle like 5. All in that kind of mix. But it's all defense. Those are my favorite positions in football. Most people like quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. You know what I mean? But I like offensive linemen. I like defensive linemen. You know what I mean? I'm kind of different. You know what I mean? But I see the little things, in the game that other people don't. And I have an appreciation for it. Damon P. Aquadio. What do I do, my guy? How are you? You having a great Friday? I hope you are. Lots of football. Rivers isn't going to be signed this year, and they may ditch him. Nah, they won't. He's going to be there for life, man. Even when his contract is up, they'll make it work. Oh, you're at work. Nice. Not you're at work, but you're watching me. Damon, get back to work. He's like, I'm watching Northwest Sports Fanatics. Fuck off. But it's crazy because I root for Phillip. I don't care if you guys, don't like the Chargers or you don't like Phillip, but he's one of the best quarterbacks to, not really get a swing at the Super Bowl. And the AFC has been tough. It's always been Pittsburgh or Denver or New England, or the Colts with Peyton Manning. It hasn't really had a fair shot to get there. And the one year they went 14-2 and they fired Marty Schottenheimer. Dummies. What are you doing? Remember Sean Merriman? Right? They've had some guys. Danian Tomlinson, one of my favorite running backs. Antonio Gates. They've had some pieces. Just unfortunate, But I root for Phillip Rivers. It's crazy. How in that 2004 draft, Eli's got 2, Ben's got 2, Phillip's got none? And you could argue that Phillip is the best one out of those 3, except for maybe Ben. That's an argument. You know what I mean? But I'm rooting for him. I'm hoping at some point, him and his 10 kids can get in the starting lineup, and then they can roll all the way to the Super Bowl. I'm hoping. No, Derwin James didn't leave the Chargers. He got injured. He broke his foot or something. Yeah, not good. Yeah. W10, they're not going to get rid of Derwin James. That's their franchise, like Bosa. Just unfortunate all their top guys get hurt. Screen pass. Go. Nice gain. Go. First down, Giants. 8 to 10 weeks. That's the thing about the Chargers, though. They always take chances on players that have injury history, like Verrett and some of these other guys. Now he's on the Niners, but it's kind of like if you take a chance on a guy, you just hope that it doesn't happen often. But unfortunately, a lot of times those injuries come back. Not to say that their players are brittle, but it just sucks because Derwin James is amazing to me. Like him and Jamal Adams are, to me, besides Kevin Byard, on the Titans, those are the best 3 in my opinion as far as young up-and-coming safeties, even competing with guys like Harrison Smith. I like those 3 guys better. Big facts. That's my personal opinion. Those guys are the future. Hopefully Bosa stays healthy for enough time this year. Yeah, but you know what? Even if he doesn't, and you can get Melvin Gordon back in the building, Bosa, like I said in the other streams, Nick or Joey, if you play 12 games this season, you can get 10 sacks. I don't know how many players could play 12 games and get 10 sacks, besides maybe Khalil Mack, Von Miller, Aaron Donald. A very small group. And maybe Brian Burns, maybe this season, Bradley Chubb. There's only a few guys that could probably do that. So let's take a look at some of the scores going around. Yeah, Eagles got to sign a quarterback now. Who will it be? Collins looking for a job. Mr. Kaepernick, he's looking. All right, let me look. People are sending me messages left and right. Let's take a look at the scoreboard for today. And I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Spending it with your boy. All right, let's look at my teams right now. The shithole that I root for. Mariners, 50 wins, 72 losses. The worst team in baseball. Well, they're not the worst team, but they're close. 2, Blue Jays 6. Blue Jays got a lot of talent on their roster. Let's look to see what's going on here. I got Bo Bichette, Dante Bichette's son, Craig Biggio's son, Vlad Guerrero's son. That's so awesome. That's when you know you're getting old as fuck, is when you start seeing the sons of the dads that you watched when you were a kid. That's just crazy. Vlad Jr. is something else, though, too. Dodgers 2, Braves 3. Come on, Dodgers. Come on, Maeda. Let's get your pitching going. Let's get some hits. Jock, Muncy, Turner, Bellinger, Seager, Rios, Will Smith. Beatty, Maeda. Come on, Dodgers. Gotta do it for my dad. I'm gonna go visit my dad on Sunday, and we're gonna watch the Braves and Dodgers on TBS at 10:20 in the morning. I'm so excited. My dad's the biggest Dodger fan, so that's gonna be fun. Since he had the stroke, we get to spend some time together. Buccaneers 3, Dolphins 3. Shut it down. Quit all the games. The Buccaneers have scored. Can you guys believe it? I can't. That's crazy. Bills 24, Panthers 6 at halftime. And we got Giants 7, Bears 3. Wish there was a few more games on today. But then as we get into games tomorrow, that's really when it's going to get nice as far as NFL is concerned. I don't know how many games I'm going to go live for, but you know what? I might end up doing more than you think. At 1 o'clock, Browns and Colts, right? And then the Patriots and Titans are on at 4, but it's not on TV. Then the Chiefs and Steelers are on at 4:30. Lions, Texans at 5, not on TV. And then the Cowboys and the Rams. So tomorrow I could do 9 hours of football. I don't know if I'd be able to survive, but maybe I'll do it. We'll see. Jones hands the ball off. Perkins. Nice gain. First down, Giants move the chains. So if I do Browns, Colts, right, at 1 o'clock tomorrow on NFL Network, and then I do Chiefs, Steelers at 4:30, and then after that game's over, I do Cowboys, Rams. I mean, do you guys think I could survive calling play-by-play in color 9 hours straight, 3 games? Do you think I could do that? We'll see. We'll see. I may do it. Anti said before you were born. Oh, now we're getting into fighting words in the chat. Oh, touchdown! Giants. That was an amazing throw by Daniel Jones. Once you guys see it on the replay, this was one of the most beautiful throws I've seen in preseason. Anyone that doesn't think that Daniel Jones can't start week 1 is fucking crazy. Oh, fade route. Jones to Jones. Fuck out of here. Touchdown, Giants. Let's go. I'm telling you guys, the league is in good hands. You know, if Eli decides to move on and go to the Broncos or retire, whatever it is, and that way we can get Peyton Manning in the booth and start doing some games, it's going to be exciting. Extra point is up, and it's good. I love seeing new talent also at quarterback. Whoa, microphone going wild there. But I love seeing new talent in the league, you know, especially at the quarterback position. It's exciting because it's the future of the league. And that's big facts. Damon, we know the Bucks haven't won anything in a long time. Yeah, man. Delhomme was good for like 3 seasons. Yeah, he had a little bit of a run. True. Ooh, Damon, he said Cam's shoulders toast. He said burnt toast. Greer will play a game. There's a chance that Greer will get in from West Virginia. I mean, he's a gamer. You know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, but the Bucks haven't been since 07. I mean, imagine being a fan of a team that hasn't, you know, been good since 07. And then like 2010, they went 10-6 with Josh Freeman, right? And they missed the playoffs. The Giants ended up taking the spot, you know. That shows you how much I remember from, you know, my team, because obviously there hasn't been that many bright spots since then. So, kickoff. Bears are returning out of the end zone. Go. Good blocking. Uh-oh. We might have 6. Go. Go. Oh, damn it. There's a flag. It's coming back. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Bears, but it's coming back. Damn it. Nice play. Wow. Well, the thing is Anti, you can think the Giants are trash and they may be a bad team this year, right? But if Daniel Jones ends up being a top, let's say, 17 quarterback, top 17 going into the following season in his second year, and they get Jerry Jeudy from Alabama, right? And then they have Saquon, they're going to be able to start climbing their way out of the gutter, you know, and then competing with the Redskins for third place, as well as climbing up the ladder with the Cowboys and Eagles. There's a big, significant gap this season with Eagles, Cowboys, we damn boys, right? Redskins and the Giants, you know. But I'm going to be honest. The Eagles, to me, are going to go to the NFC Championship game this year. I've said it, you know, a lot. I believe in them. Wentz is the truth. He's going to be in MVP form. They're getting to the NFC Championship game this season. Big facts. And then if I had to choose another team, I think I'd probably like the Saints as well. New Orleans Saints, Philadelphia Eagles. And then obviously the Rams are going to be fighting for it, right? The Bears will be fighting for it. But I feel the Saints and the Eagles have the most depth, and that's what I like. Depth. Shotgun set. Bears, screen pass. Good blocking downfield. Okay. And then on the AFC side, you always have to say the Patriots as the default team. But I like the Chiefs this year. I really do. I mean, it's not just Mahomes. It's Honey Badger. It's Juan Thornhill, the draft pick at safety, with that tandem back there. Frank Clark, Chris Jones, Cole Hardman, Damian Williams. I mean, Tyreek the Freak, Mahomes. I mean, I think that they have enough to get past the Patriots, even if Gronk comes back and he's there. I like the Chiefs this season. And then obviously Chargers have some issues with Melvin Gordon, now with Derwin James, right? Patriots don't have Gronk. They're getting a little bit older, but they have brilliant coaching, right? Bears, nice little pass to the outside. And then obviously I think Pittsburgh Steelers are another kind of sleeper team. I think that they're going to win 11 games and win the division. I like the Colts as well. So, I mean, I think there's, a few teams. Andrew Luck is a little bit banged up too, so we'll have to see where it goes. But in my personal opinion, I think the Chiefs are – I don't want to say leaps and bounds ahead of everyone in the AFC because it's going to be competitive, but I have the Chiefs as the best team in the AFC based off what I've seen from last year to this year, getting a new D coordinator and getting those key pieces on defense. Andy Reid is going to get a lot of wins this season. I mean, they should win somewhere between 11 and 14 games this season, the Chiefs. And if I can get Chiefs-Eagles or Chiefs-Saints, I mean, that's just good for the league. No New England. And just Chiefs, Eagles, Andy Reid against his former team, that's ratings galore, storyline galore. I would love it. It would just be kind of sucky because one team has to have the heartbreak, right? Or if it's Saints and obviously the Chiefs, amazing. Breeze trying to get that last ring before he walks out. Mahomes is going to have a couple chances. Mahomes is going to win 1 or 2 rings before his career is over, in my opinion. And I think Carson Wentz is going to be able to win his ring the whole way through at some point as well. Yo Orion, do you think my boy Matty Ice will get a ring in his career? I think that if Kyle Shanahan never left to go to the 49ers, that they would have another shot to get there. I don't know if winning it, but they would get there again. But now, with who they have as coaching and with the roster, I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. I love their offense. I love Julio, Calvin Ridley, Sanu, Devontae Freeman, Matt Ryan, Matty Ice. Deion Jones is one of my favorite players in the league. On defense, he's amazing. Keanu O'Neal on the back end. You saw Alfred went to the Cardinals, and now I think he's out for the year. But, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. There's a lot of factors involved. And for me, with Matty Ice, he needs an elite coach. And if you don't have an elite coach, I don't think it's going to happen. That their one chance, unfortunately, probably for their whole career, was the 28-3 against the Patriots. That was their chance. When you ended up having a brilliant mind like Kyle Shanahan. People don't realize how great Kyle Shanahan really is. He'll lead the Niners in probably the next, if they keep the roster and he doesn't get fired, in the next 7 years, 8 years, if they keep building, right? It wouldn't surprise me if the Niners get to an NFC championship game. It may take 4 or 5 years from now, but if they keep building it with Lynch, there's a chance. Seattle may drop off a little bit. The Cardinals will get a little bit better, but I can see the Rams, right, and the Niners kind of competing with Seattle. And at some point, with injuries and maybe some of the star players on the Rams and Seattle, they could make a run. I mean, we saw how the Legion of Boom was built, and we saw the Niners for that with Harbaugh when they had a great coach, right, with Kaepernick and Patrick Willis, one of my favorite players of all time, Navarro Bowman, you know what I mean? It takes time to build a roster, but once you have it built, you'll have like a 4-year window, and then you either win it or you don't. Ooh, overthrown, incomplete. And then the Seahawks have had about a 4-year run, went to 2 Super Bowls, won one, lost one, It is what it is. I mean, but yeah, I think that he missed his chance, Matt Ryan. Unless they can fire their coach and get someone brilliant to go in there on that same level. Sean McVay, right? Brilliant. Kyle Shanahan, brilliant. Dougie P for the Eagles, brilliant. Sean Payton, brilliant. Andy Reid, brilliant. I mean, there's only certain coaches that I would put in that category. Up-and-coming coaches, McDermott is getting there. You know what I mean? Once they start making the playoffs a couple years in a row, then everyone will be woke, not just me and John Roberts. You feel me? Chase Daniel, zipping it, flicking it. He said, flick of the wrist. First down, Bears. Nice play. Here we go. Oh, he spiked it with 1 second left. Let's go. Wentz is going to stay healthy. You guys will see. I mean, I don't even need to stand up, for Eagles fans. I predicted that they were going to win the Super Bowl, like I mentioned in many streams before, when no one would be willing to pick them unless they were an Eagle fan. I have no affiliation with the Eagles. I said they were going to win big because it's a team sport, Better line than the Patriots that time on offense, defense, better running backs. They found a way. Bears with a field goal. And it's good. Pinheiro. There we go. Nice field goal at the half. What do I think of Easton Stick? I love him. I think it's just, a lot of people have opinions of certain guys, and, you can have it, but certain guys are going to be role players, and other guys are going to be superstars. But just because you're a role player doesn't mean you're trash, you know what I mean? Or if people have opinions of you, like a lot of people don't like Cam Newton. A lot of people don't like Dak Prescott. But I like the talent that these guys have for their teams. You got to stop comparing. It's like in YouTube, for example, right? A lot of YouTubers, right, what they'll do is they'll compare themselves to other channels, maybe that have more subs, more views, or more success, instead of just worrying about getting better than the last video, right, or putting out good content. Even if you don't have the best editing, you know what I mean? It's all about personality and content, you know what I mean? And if you got that, you'll be able to grow. It's like with quarterbacks. Everyone is so easy to rapid fire. He sucks, Cam sucks, Dak sucks, this and that. But it works for their teams. You know what I mean? And, of course, if you're a fan, you're going to back up your team. Oh, Josh Allen's not that good. We'll see. When you get someone that doesn't have bias like me, I'll call it right down the middle. If I like someone, I'll say it. If I don't, I'll let you know. But you got to look at it that way. You know what I mean? Look at it from someone else's shoes, from another person's point of view, But you guys will be woke as long as you guys keep coming back. Do you remember that? Troll Patrol? You remember. I called it. I did a preview video. Marcus went with the Patriots, but like I said, I break down film and tape, I believe, better than anyone else in America right now, besides maybe an NFL or college scout. I mean, I'm on that same level. I am obsessed with football, with NFL and college football. I mean, on a regular weekend, when there's games on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm not even joking. I probably watch 10 full football games or more between college and NFL. In full. And sometimes I watch the game twice. So that shows you my sleep patterns are not good. I mean, I'm definitely putting in the grind. So my uncle works for Easton Stick's dad, so I thought it was pretty ironic. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, but everyone's going to have, their opinions on who they like and who they don't like. You know what I mean? But it all depends on if it works for their team. It's like if you switched Matt Ryan and Cam Newton. What kind of success would Cam Newton have on the Falcons? What kind of success and team would Matt Ryan be with the Panthers? Would they win more games? Probably. You know what I mean? But you got to be able to look at what type of quarterback that you have and run with it. Sometimes you're going to have a pocket quarterback like Matt Ryan, a Peyton Manning-ish kind of player, pocket guy, or you're going to have a Cam Newton, a player that we've never really seen before, built like a linebacker, doesn't have the strongest, most accurate arm, but at certain games, he's really accurate, and certain games, he's horrible. I mean, that's the big facts. But the swing side for that, the flip side, is when Cam plays shitty with his arm, what does he do to make up for it? He uses his legs, right? And he can get in the end zone, running the ball, helping his team win, get big first downs with his legs. Not a lot of quarterbacks can run away and have power like Cam Newton. So you got to look at it. Sometimes a weakness in his arm and not being as accurate is okay because he's got his legs as the other asset. So look at it that way. Stop comparing Cam Newton and Dak Prescott to Aaron Rodgers and Matt Ryan and Drew Brees. You're never going to win that argument or that conversation. That's just what I'd like to tell you guys. You know what I mean? And you feel me. You just appreciate with what you have, and you got to roll with it. Manning in the shotgun. Conley in motion. Looks in the direction. It's picked on Tracy Porter. Yeah. And I called that one, too, because I knew with, was it Jeremy Shockey? When they ended up having him on the Saints. Like, I felt that was going to be the X factor of the game, Certain players, you can just kind of tell. I mean, like for Super Bowls, I feel like I've gotten, like, as far as predictions are concerned, like 13 out of the last 15 Super Bowls I've gotten right. Maybe 14 out of the last 15. College championship for NFL or college football in that playoff, I'm usually pretty accurate on that too. But you got to think, sometimes history repeats itself. Sometimes a new thing happens, and sports is great like that, and it surprises people. But if you watch tape and you break down film and you read a lot, things can kind of repeat themselves. And then the game planning has to be right. You have to be able to execute the plays. You got to be able to, have Philly happen. You got to be able to, not turn the ball over. Nick Foles had to play great. He did. So it's just a matter of, being able to call it and not be afraid to call it. When other people may be afraid to say who they think is going to win. But I've always been that way, I'll call it how I see it. So that's big facts. Kelsey can't play against a big nose tackle in the 3-4. I disagree. He's one of the best linemen that's been in this league for quite some time. And he's got good gene pool. I mean, if your brother is Travis Kelsey, I mean, that family, as far as centers and tight ends, I mean, that is one of the best sports families in America, period. You just got to watch football, man. Oh, Dev W10 Sixer. Now you're throwing me in the loop now. You said Joe Montana, who I grew up watching, which is like my favorite quarterback of all time, or Peyton Manning. Who would you take? God, now you got to throw me on the spot there. Can I take both? I mean, I don't even know who I would take. I mean, for me, how they talk about, Tom Brady, and they say, he's the best of all time, 9 Super Bowls, 6 wins, whatnot. Joe Montana went to 4 Super Bowls and won all 4, didn't cheat. So that, in my eyes, Joe Montana is the greatest quarterback, or one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play. There's not going to be many guys that go to 4, win all 4, and you're going to be, he had Jerry Rice, and that's the only reason he won. He won 2, the first 2 without Jerry, so you can't say that. And then Peyton Manning, to me, was the best play caller, audible kind of guy, amazing talent. And if it wasn't for New England, it would have won more. And you got to think Peyton Manning is one of the greatest of all time because he won with 2 different teams. No one else has done that. So I think that both are great in their significant eras. So I don't even know if I could really pick one or the other. I mean, those are 2 of my most favorite QBs of all time, period. I mean, even when I went to the Seahawks and Broncos game, I rocked the Peyton Manning Bronco jersey for my buddy. Much respect for Peyton. But I mean, as far as like quarterbacks are concerned, hey, can you close that for me? Yeah, with the glare, thank you. But yeah, Joe Montana, as far as like if I'm going to buy a jersey of someone that's not on the Buccaneers, I mean, the first one that I'm going to buy is going to be Joe Montana, throwback, Mitchell and Ness. Thank you. Jerry Rice, Dion 94 on the Niners with the Mitchell and Ness, Barry and Bo. There's certain guys that have a significant impact, and it also depends on if you're a good guy on and off the field. That's a real big thing for me. Derek Brooks, my favorite player of all time. Dame Lillard, my favorite current Blazer. Clyde Drexler, the guy I grew up watching. Ken Griffey Jr. For me, it's about honesty, loyalty, respect, how you treat people, how you act on and off the field. So when you hear me rant about Jameis Winston, of course I never bought his jersey. I never believed in him. If you're a fucking knucklehead, I can't support that. It's big facts. But I love both those guys. That's a great question. But yeah, I mean, if I had to go with one, I mean, probably Joe Montana. But Peyton Manning is like, if it's a 1A and a 1B, but I mean, I'm a little older. So I got to see Joe at Notre Dame, after I was born, and I was like, maybe like 5 years old. I went back and saw, footage of him at Notre Dame and how good he was there. And just an amazing talent, Joe Montana. One of the greatest that ever suit up, period. I got a lot of Joe Montana memorabilia too. But ultimately, Joe Montana is my favorite quarterback, of all time. And that's just pretty much how it is, for me moving forward. So love Joe Montana. All right, we're at halftime, so let me go over and break down some of the list here. Oh, B. Brady, 555, opinion on Tom Brady. Everyone's got an opinion about Tom Brady and Belichick, and they can say the Cheatriots and the cheating and you know what. But the bottom line, I mean, Brady is an amazing talent, even if you hate the Patriots. To play this long in his career is amazing. He's doing things that not a lot of people could do. And I think the one thing about Tom Brady people forget, when it's crunch time and you need someone to make an accurate throw, even at like 40, 41, 42, he's like the number one ranked quarterback when it comes to like making the play in fourth down, in the fourth quarter, in overtime. They had a nice stat that they actually brought out on Twitter. Let me see if I retweeted it. But it was an amazing stat that I had to retweet because I'm always on Twitter. If you guys have a Twitter, follow me. Orion_NWSF. I'll follow you back. Let's see if I can find it through all my other wrestling and other little pieces here. We got some Chargers stuff. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Where is it? Did I do it today? Oh, here it is. All right, check this out, you guys. So, since 2014, highest passing grades in quarter number 4 or overtime when the score is within 7 points, right? When the game is on the line, when you're going to win or you're going to lose, including the playoffs since 2014. Number 1, Tom Brady, 92.1. Russell Wilson, 91.1. We know Russell's got all those fourth quarter comebacks. Amazing. Rodgers, 87.7. Matty Ice, 80.4. And Deshaun Watson, 79.4. Interesting, right? Now, big time throw percentage. When the game is on the line and you need a big third down conversion, obviously having Gronk to help you out and bail you out, right? Brady, number 1. Russell, 2. Rodgers, 3. Peyton, number 4. And Deshaun Watson, 5. So it shows you, regardless if you love or hate Brady, I mean, it's good for the league. It'd be nice if we could have other teams, get in the mix, but ultimately what's going to happen is you're going to have two people. You're going to have people that are going to love and respect Tom Brady as Pats fans or just fans of football, and they love Belichick, they love Brady. Then you're going to have the fans that are going to be like the Cheatriots, fuck the Patriots, they're a bunch of cheaters, asterisks, by the championships. And the thing is with me, right, with Tom Brady and like Joe Montana, I'm always going to put Joe Montana higher just because there wasn't any scandal, with the organization. You had, Bill Walsh, one of the brightest minds, ever. And, you won 2 in the early part of his career, 2 in late. And you won 4 and you went to 4. I'm not sure if you're ever going to see that happen ever again, period. Go to 4, win 4. That's my personal opinion. So, but everyone's going to have opinion on their guys, But Peyton Manning, to me, just personally, as great as Tom Brady is, and he's amazing talent, I like personally Peyton Manning more than Tom Brady. I mean, yeah, Tom Brady has had the same coach basically for 20 years. I mean, if Peyton Manning had the same coach and a top 10 defense in his career, Tom Brady going to Peyton Manning would have won at least 5 or 6 Super Bowls also. If you had Bill Belichick coaching Peyton Manning, how many would they have won? They might have won even more. If they had him swapped out, Peyton Manning instead of Tom Brady, shit, they could have went to 9 and maybe won 8 or 7. Personally, I mean, Peyton was the better, player, I think, in the clutch as far as audibling, getting his team ready. I mean, we've never seen a Peyton Manning ever, and we'll never see another one again. So, the Bucs need a new QB. You think so? Of course we do. I want Tua. I want Herbert. I want Trevor Lawrence. That's who I want. So I was in Mr. Bad Dog stream, and I had to turn it off. Well, 60, I'm glad you're here, man. Yeah, you're in here instead of Mr. Bad Dog stream. Oh, everyone's sending me tweets now. Tweet. It says the Panthers had a 12-man on the field and Duke Williams still made a circus TD catch. Hashtag Bills Mafia. Okay, I see you, Bills. I see you, John Roberts. Ooh, Ed Oliver working with the double team? Damn, look at Ed. Wow. Okay, let's go through the scores here and see what's going on. Eli Manning, 4 for 4, 42 yards at TD. Daniel Jones, 11 for 14, 161 yards at TD. Yeah, he fumbled twice, but, I mean, we're looking at the future. All right, beginning of the third quarter. Wow, that was quick. All right, let's look at the scores here. Dolphins 6, Buccaneers 3. Thank God they didn't play that game. Everyone would have turned this stream off if we had that game on TV. No, you guys would still have been in the room with me, but not an exciting game. Bills 24, Panthers 6. And we got the Giants 19, Bears 6. All right. I see ya. All right, baby. All right, Giants. See if their defense can hold up. Oh, nice tackle. Boom. But thank you guys for being in here with me and watching the game with me. This is pretty much what I would be doing just on the couch. But obviously, getting everything moved over here to my place. So, you guys have seen the grind. Hope you guys like the banner on the YouTube. I hope you guys like the thumbnails and the work that I've been putting in, the live streams. And like I said, Marcus will try to come as often as he can. But if he can't, I'm still going to grind. I'm going to show you guys, a great show every day as much as possible, unless I'm sick or have a family emergency. Appreciate every single one of you guys. All right, 2nd and 10. Going long, going deep. He's wide open. Oh, come on. Overthrew him by like 5 fucking yards. Come on. If that was Chase Daniel, that would have been a touchdown. Come on. Anti says, imagine being a Giants fan. You know what's worse than being a Giants fan? Being a Bucks fan. It's hard. Keep going after the game ends. I am. So, obviously, I can go 3 hours in a stream. I can do live, right? Color, play-by-play. I can do it all. I can go over scores and stats of other things that are going on. I'm your all-around piece for NFL and sports news in general. We're going long. We're going deep. Overthrown again. And what I'll do is I'll probably take a little bit of a break and then end this stream. So that way it's just, for just this game. And then I'll start a show up. And I'll do another stream so that you guys can come in. And then I'll do another stream probably for another hour. How many people on YouTube can do a 3-hour live play-by-play and reaction for 3 hours and then end it and then start another stream up for another hour or two? I don't think very many, But, I'll be there. I'll do it. Who talks sports better than Northwest Sports Fanatics and your boy Orion? Nobody. Damn right. Appreciate the love, you guys. And I love it that I get the same, people that come back. Because, I recognize all you guys, you know what I mean? And there'll be some new ones. And then some of the live streams, I imagine, will get, 100, 200, 300, 500, and then people will go back and watch the replay, and there'll be like 1,000 people more. So it'll be getting bigger and bigger as we get into the regular season. All right, Bears with a punt. Taking at the 28-yard line. Go, Golden, go. Nice return. Not bad. Third quarter. 46-yard punt, 15-yard return. 19 Giants, Bears 6. So let's go through some scores. You'll get more people once the season starts. Yeah, absolutely. Devin Hester. Oh, yeah, one of my favorites. What about Dante Hall? Do you guys remember him? I mean, I'm old, so I know a lot of this, but you guys probably know too. You guys are NFL hardcore fans like me. But Devin Hester and Dante Hall, to me, were probably some of the most exciting, guys. Oh, the human joystick. Come on, baby. You know it. Man. My guess, 30,000 subs once the season ends. I'm hoping. That was kind of my goal. But YouTube and their metrics right now, based off clicks and based off time watched in the videos, they're not promoting our videos on recommended channels as much as last year and the year before. So as the regular season starts, we'll see if they do that more, and YouTube can give us a little push. But, regardless, even if we don't get to 30,000, by the end of the Super Bowl, I'm still grinding. I'm going to still keep going. And, if you guys can help me out and promote us, tag us on certain articles on, Good Morning Football and ESPN and Fox Sports, share our channel, share the stream, share, the videos, like it, smash the like button, tell some friends. Just if you know anyone that loves football as much as us, come and have them join, have them join the clique. We're like the New World Order. New World Order, brother. I'm like Hollywood Hogan in this bitch, all right? I'm looking for people to squad up with me, I'm looking for all the fanatics out there, not those dumb idiot fans that think they know everything, Yeah, share it, baby. John Roberts, you know what I mean? Like, you're one of the people that supports, and it's cool because, like I said, you can always go back and forth and send me stuff, and I appreciate it. Share, baby. TTG54. What's up? Panthers fan, what's up? What's up? All right, let's go through some scores because I'm not going to leave you just hanging with, as we're waiting for the commercial to come back. All right, so let's go here. Mariners, my shit team, 3. Blue Jays, 7. Top of the 8th. They lost that game. Come on, Dodgers. End of the 6th. Braves, 3. Dodgers, 2. Those are the 2 of the most exciting teams in baseball right now, besides the Yankees and the Astros. Tampa Bay, 3. Dolphins, 6. It is a laugher. Ryan Fitzpatrick going against his old team. I kind of wish Ryan Fitzmagic was still on my Buccaneers. Is that bad? Because I hate Jameis so much. But, Fitzpatrick would have only been a Band-Aid. Bills, 24. Panthers, 6. And then we got 19. Giants, Chicago, 6. All right, let's go. All right, Alex Tanney at quarterback. Daniel Jones' night is done. No Saquon Barkley. No Montgomery. So it was a little disappointing. But I got to see a lot of Daniel Jones. He played better than Kyler Murray yesterday, but it kind of shows you Kyler Murray yesterday, right? It wasn't all his fault, but that fucking O-line is fucking horrendous. That team is horrendous. They might be the worst team in football. I mean, they're that bad. I think the Dolphins might be better overall with the players and talent they have, Xavier Howard and some of the guys they have. The Dolphins are better. Even in a tough division with the Bills, the Jets, and the Pats, they're better. Nice. Oh, incomplete. That was a nice pass, though. 2nd down and 8. Incomplete pass. Stephanie Wiggins, what'd it do? Bro, have you seen The Boys on Amazon? If you did, what do you think of? I thought it was fucking awesome. Oh, The Boys on Amazon. Yeah. The certain programs that kind of like Hard Knocks. I haven't got to see all the teams. I know the Panthers have one, and there's a few other teams that have like the behind the scenes. I love that shit. I wish I had all the connects and the plugs to kind of go and watch all those, but I've seen clips on Twitter. Oh, strip sack, fumble. Oh, it looks like he got it back. God, the Bears are everywhere. It doesn't matter if it's Eli, Daniel Jones, 3rd string. It doesn't matter if the Bears got 5th stringers in there. They're fucking shit up. Yeah, big facts, Panthers fan. TTG54, you picked the wrong game to watch. Well, I don't have a choice, TTG54. I'm here in Oregon, and this is the only game that's on. If I could watch Bills and Panthers, that was the one I wanted to watch, even more than my Bucs game against the Dolphins. But it's all regional, so it all depends on where you live in the country. So trust me, if I had my choice, it would be Bills and Panthers, no doubt, because both those teams could be playoff teams, right? Buccaneers and the Dolphins, bottom feeder teams, right? And then this right here, the Giants will be, last place? And the Bears are going to have a chance to win the division at 11-5 or get second place to the Vikings at 10-6. Yeah, but it's okay. You guys are in the room, and, you guys can watch the game, and you can chat with me and talk, and, Oh, I got a dislike? Uh-oh. Must have been a troll. But it's all good, man. I don't mind. Anyone can talk trash about me or whatever, but that doesn't bother. The dislikes and the trolling doesn't bother me. I'm such in the zone as far as football. If I can make someone's day and just vibe with them, and we can be sports fanatics together, that's all that matters to me. People got to realize when you have things that happen to you in your life and you make changes in your life, nothing can really phase my attitude and going forward. With the issues with my mom, my dad with the stroke, my uncle dying, you know what I mean? Me not partying anymore. I'm not drinking really or smoking weed anymore or doing anything. Like, I'm really just focused on eating better, exercising every day, right? And doing this and vibing with you guys here. And obviously you guys can see the results. When you have someone that's motivated and that wants to get it done, no one's going to be able to compete with me, period. Nobody. On any network, on any radio station, on any YouTube channel, it's not going to happen. I will not let anyone talk trash to you. I appreciate that. That's a cool thing, too, about, the 18,000 plus fans, 18,500 plus fans that we got. God, you guys are so loyal. When you guys like someone, not only do I get big donations sometimes, $100, $200 in a stream, you know what I mean? That's love. But when someone tries to talk trash, you know what I mean? And you guys, stand up, that's cool. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. It's like I got my own gang. New world order, brother. New world order for life, brother. I'm like Hollywood Hogan. You know what I mean? You guys are the rest, right? Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Buff Bagwell, Scott Norton, Macho Man, right? I got everybody on the click. Appreciate you guys. Bills are really showing how deep. Watch the Bills fly off the shelf when the cuts are made. Yeah. Panthers interception. I don't know. Anyone talks trash to you, let me know. They can catch these hands. Catch these hands. Just like Braun Strowman. Get these hands. Appreciate that. All right, 19-6. But it shows you how much love I have for the game. You know what I mean? When most people wouldn't do this kind of stream. You know what I mean? And it's not even I'm doing it for money or, or for the wrong reasons. I just love football. And if I can be somewhere and interact, and I almost feel guilty that me and Marcus, didn't do live streams earlier in the first 2 years of our YouTube existence. But we just didn't have a good enough internet when I had the equipment at his house. His internet would keep going out. And we tried doing a couple live streams and it cut out like 3 times. It's that booty Comcast internet. If you have Comcast internet, get rid of that shit. It is not good, But obviously, when you have Frontier or Verizon with the FiOS, it's a lot better. I'll have some issues with my internet here, but it's definitely a lot more stable. So, Stephanie Wiggins, I'm officially a fan. You're a dope guy. I appreciate that. We got fans that are women, right? Girls, grandmas, right? Uncles, right? Dads, moms. I appreciate it. All the love. Thank you so much. Hadn't seen anything of you until this live stream. Already hooked. Thank you. Go back and look at our library. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you the energy. And people don't realize I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I got a full-time job for Verizon Business. I wake up at 4 a.m, right? Go to work, and I call business owners as an account manager. I call business owners in New York and Boston. They're not the nicest people in the world, right? I do that on the phones 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and then I do YouTube after, and I give you all the fresh energy. Oh, almost intercepted. I give you the energy. I give you the information. I make it entertaining. Marcus is great too. So we got one of the best duos on not only YouTube, but just out there in America in general. We're the biggest free agents right now that aren't signed with a big company. It's like J. Cole doing it independently. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you got to go on the grind and make a name for yourself. And that's what we've been doing. And it's only taken us 2 years to get almost 20,000 subscribers. The fan base is super loyal. And, you'll learn something new every day on the stream or in any video. My favorite NFL team is the Buccaneers, besides, obviously, my Oregon Ducks. My Oregon Ducks are my favorite team in general for college football. But Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I know it's, and that's why we get a lot of credibility too. Marcus, my partner, right, is from D.C. He's a Redskin fan. So it's not like we're sitting here, being Patriot fans and, no one would respect us. I mean, Buccaneers and Redskins, how can you not respect us? And when we're actually not having any type of bias whatsoever, I give credit here on YouTube to everyone that's good. I don't care if it's on a rival team. My favorite running back in the league right now is Alvin Kamara on the Saints. Nolans Saints, AK-41, the alien, as we call him. We make up custom nicknames, nicknames for position groups. You're not going to see anything on YouTube like us. Nice juke by the Giants. But, sub to our channel if you haven't. I appreciate it. And I hope that you sub and watch us and grow with us. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think I'm one of a kind. I don't think there's anyone out there like me. I've been, following football for a long, long time. I've been watching football since 1985, so that shows my age. And believe it or not, Stephanie, whether you believe it, I'm 37. I know I don't look 37, but I'm 37. I got the baby face. So people don't really think that I'm as old as I am. They think I'm in my late 20s or early 30s. I have the energy like that. But, it's all about the grind and growing, Ooh, Harper hit another homer. I saw his grand slam last night. He said, boom, boom, boom. I look 47? Well, I better. Yeah, but you know damn well I don't look 47. But yeah, football. So that's what it's all about. And then we'll do all kinds of streams here as well, Stephanie. We'll do NFL, we'll do college football, we'll do NBA, we'll do college basketball, we'll do MLB. We've even done soccer videos, Ronaldo, Messi, Ibrahimovic, rugby. I mean, I can pretty much do anything, and it's just the grind that our channel has. So 16, he's like, I'm 19, but I feel and look 14. I mean, I'm 37, but I feel 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. My energy shows it too. So McCaffrey sitting besides Cam on the bench. Fantasy owners, where you at? Yeah, I've had a lot of people. That's another thing. That's a great thing that you brought up. Panthers fan, I turned 19 yesterday. Hey, happy belated birthday. Joe Anderson, you might be a newbie. I've never seen you here before. Do I prefer NFL or college football? Both. The thing is, I'm really hardcore for both. I'm not a Homer Duck fan. I've been watching the Ducks since the 80s. So I've been watching them when they would only win a couple games in a season. So seeing the progression with Mike Bellotti and taking the team. But I watch, 5, 6, 7 full games of college football because I like to be able to break down talent and break tape down. So when they go to the NFL, I have an edge. I watch all the Pac-12 games, Ohio State, Michigan, Florida State, Clemson, Bama, Georgia, Penn State. you name it, I watch it. And then for NFL, even though I'm a Bucks fan, I watch everybody. It's my passion, and I go to every team website. I watch all the practices. I get little sleep. I know pretty much the names of almost every single player on every single team, backups, coaches. It's just one of those things that takes a lot of work and grind. But if you're on this channel and you see what we have to say, we don't have bias, and that's really what makes us different. Nice play by Tanny, rolling out with a little bootleg to the right-hand side. Gain of 8. I like it. But I like both a lot, college football and NFL. Your stream is more entertaining than the game. I appreciate it. Well, I got the energy and I got the personality, you know what I mean? And it's like, I can be on radio. Radio stations have interviewed us, California radio stations. I've been on the radio here locally. They've had contests, to have the next host, out of like 500 people that tried out, I made the final 10. But it just depends on, who you like and who you want to listen to. And, if you have a good voice and, if people respect you and, it's never going to be a hot take over here where I'm just going to try to get ratings, where I say some dumb shit, you know what I mean? I'm going to give it, straight down the middle, Phillies up 8-3 in the 6th, trying to make it 4 straight wins. Not sure if they're going to have a deep enough run to make the playoffs, because obviously we know the Dodgers and the Braves, they're kind of front-running, in the National League, and some of the other teams are going to try to creep up like the Cubs and the Phillies and the Nats, but, moving on to the American League, it's Houston all day, every day, and then the Yankees will try, but they don't got enough pitching. Ooh! Going down the sideline with the go route, overthrown, incomplete. 3rd down. Oh, it's 2nd down, 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter, 9 minutes and 22 seconds left. Stephanie Wiggins. See, now you're asking questions. Now you're starting to be a regular. I like it. Do you think Eli will start, or do you think Daniel will? I personally think they should sit Daniel under Eli for a year, just like Mahomes. See, right there, that comment alone will get you a lot of props with the guys, right, and the girls that know football that come into the channel, because that would be something that not only did you bring up a great example with Mahomes and Alex Smith, right, but also think about with Brett Favre and Rodgers, right? Would Aaron Rodgers have progressed to the athlete that he was if he started right away from Cal? If he went in right away, so sometimes they need guys to sit, but honestly, what's happening is that he's so good, Daniel Jones, that he's going to start. Eli's at the end of his career. He'll end up moving on to another team like the Broncos next season, and they'll get the reps in because Daniel Jones is the future. He'll probably be starting by week 8 to week 12, somewhere in there. He'll get a shot, and then they'll just roll with him moving forward. It's not like Eli's bad, but it's like Eli's one of those quarterbacks. It's good Eli, bad Eli. 1 year good, 1 year bad, 1 year good, 1 year bad. And, I think the linemen and the weapons on offense, they don't really it's kind of, they fall on deaf ears sometimes with Eli. It's like, yeah, you've won the Super Bowls against the Pats, but how long ago was that? They're looking for someone new and fresh, and Jones has got the zip on the ball, and even if he makes mistakes, they're going to play harder for him. Just like Haskins over McCoy, right, or Case Keenum. They'll play harder for Haskins. It's just that fresh blood. It's like me or Marcus, in the channel. Fresh blood, in the NFL scene. You know what I mean? It's needed. Do you want to watch Skip Bayless say some dumb shit and just say things for hot takes, or do you want to watch some fresh new talent that's going to be signed at some point by either a network or growing the YouTube? It's personal preference. But I think that they would like for him to sit for a whole year, Stephanie. That's a great point. But he's too talented that they'll probably be like 2-6, and then they'll just throw him in there. And then they'll see what he can do with Saquon and build that chemistry for the end of the season so that they can build chemistry for the following season, so that way that he's just not sitting the whole time. And you have a better chance to win a game with Daniel Jones, in my opinion, than Eli. You know what I mean? Eli's not the worst quarterback in the league right now, starting, but he's definitely towards the bottom 8. You know what I mean? I don't think that he's that good anymore, personally. Who do you got winning the AFC Championship this year? The Chiefs. Joe Anderson, with no bias. The team. And obviously, I like Patriots year in and year out because they got the coaching and Tom Brady. Let's be real, right? Oh, go! Nice slide. First down, Giants, move the chains. But I think right now, moving forward, if Gronk comes back or doesn't come back with the defensive additions of Frank Clark from Seattle, Honey Badger at safety, Juan Thornhill in the draft, they got enough defense and getting a new D coordinator, and with that amazing Legion of Zoom that they have with the wide receivers, Mahomes is going to play great. So New England, right, and the Chiefs more than likely will play each other, and then if another team can get in the mix, it could be the Chargers, even though they have injuries right now, Pittsburgh, the Colts. There's only a few teams that I really do like right now as far as contenders. And then there's teams that are going to surprise people like the Jets, the Bills, the Browns. Look for these teams to make a name for themselves. Will they make the playoffs this year? They may or may not, or one of them might, right? But we'll have to wait and see. And then the NFC, I like the Eagles and I like the Saints as my front runners. And then I like Rams and Bears, as contenders trying to make a name. And then there's other teams like the Falcons and the Panthers and the Seahawks, that are going to make a name. Vikings, it all depends, with injuries and moving forward. Like, obviously, the Chargers, if Bosa and Derwin James, that was, to me, an automatic, wild card team. Chargers. So, but now with all these injuries, who knows? I mean, Phillip Rivers is amazing, but if Keenan Allen and Derwin James are hurt, that could be the difference between making a wild card and winning 11 games or 10 to maybe going 8-8, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait and see. A Panthers fan, she has more knowledge than me. You know what the best part about girls, though, that watch football and sports? That a lot of people just like, she's a girl, or, she doesn't know. A lot of girls, like Jessica in Alaska, she's one of our biggest fans. Oh, good D. She's really smart for a Seahawk fan. And obviously, she's going to be a little bit of a homer for her team. But she knows a lot of information about Tyler Lockett, Doug Baldwin, Russell Wilson. I mean, she really, breaks down tape and is, people will surprise you. You just can't judge someone based off race, or color of skin or female, male. You'll never know when someone really knows their stuff. You know what I mean? It's big facts. Like for me, you know what I mean? I'm half Asian and half Czech. There is no half Asian, half Czech that's in the media right now. I would be the first. You know what I mean? I'm half Czech and half Japanese. So, how many people of that type of race do you see on TV or on radio? None. I'm breaking through as the first. So, and then the combo that we have with obviously Marcus being my brother from another mother from D.C., he gives you that East Coast flavor. I give you the West Coast flavor. You know what I mean? And we'll incorporate some hip-hop, things into our streams and our shows and custom nicknames. And, you know what I mean? We make it fresh and urban, a little bit different. And it's not forced. We just have good chemistry. What is your take on Mahomes being the next GOAT? I totally believe it. We call Mahomes the clone. In his circle in Kansas City and everyone else in the world, they call him Showtime, right? But that's the Los Angeles Lakers from the 80s. That's Showtime, right? That's what they used to call Magic and Worthy and Kareem, right? When we call him the clone, I made it up, right, with Marcus, is that he reminds me of Brett Favre, Dan Marino and Tony Romo all into one quarterback. He gives you that escapability, that arm, that zip. I've never seen anyone like Patrick Mahomes, and I know he's going to win a Super Bowl before it's said and done. And to be honest, with Andy Reid, they may win 2 Super Bowls, maybe even more than that before his career is over. That's how much I believe in Mahomes and their scheme for their offense and the Legion of Zoom, which is their wide receiving core that they're called. Giants on the goal line. Bootleg, play action. Ooh! Intercepted, Bears. Go. 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 We got a pick 6, folks. 40, the 50. Oh, he caught him. Oh! Wow. You got to be kidding me. That was going to be a pick 6, and he chased him down. What a game-saving play. Wow. If you guys have the TV, turn that bitch on. Wow. He went bootleg, play action. Great play. Interception by the Bears. He's running down the sideline thinking he's got pick 6. And then great hustle by the Giants to catch him, preventing the touchdown. Awesome. But I love the defense for the Chiefs. They had the worst defense, pretty much in the entire league last season. One of the worst, the Chiefs, right? But they had one of the best offenses. Right, Stephanie? Right? But when you end up a coin flip away from winning the AFC Championship game against a team that had a top 10 defense and Tom Brady and Belichick, and they barely won, right? They didn't even need to have like a top 5 defense, the Chiefs last season, to go to the Super Bowl and win. If it would have been Chiefs-Rams, the Chiefs would have won. The Rams defense is good, and in last year they had moments where they were great, right? And they held them to under 20 points in the Super Bowl. But Mahomes and that offense, you can slow them down, but you're only going to contain them for a couple quarters, and Mahomes is going to get something going. In the Super Bowl against the Rams, he might have went like 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, but that would have been good enough for them to win if his stat line was average. You know what I mean? Instead of being like 5 touchdowns, no picks, because that Rams D was pretty good with Aaron Donald. So, that's my personal opinion. And I think that he can go for back-to-back, 50 touchdown seasons and 5,000 yards. I know a lot of people think that he'll have a huge drop-off, but I don't think that he will. What does NWSF stand for? Northwest Sports Fanatics. Come on, Skip Bayless. Are you my rival? Are you the one that gave me the thumbs down? Is that what's going on? Are you jealous of my stream? Come on, guy. But Stephanie, I do really like Mahomes. And I'm not even lying right now. As a Bucs fan and no bias towards any team. I mean, the Bucs are horrible, and I know that think about it. Imagine being a fan of a team that sucks and hasn't been to the playoffs since 2007 and still caring. With the passion and energy that I have, I'm a fan of the Buccaneers, horrible team. Mariners, I met Ken Griffey Jr. when I was 7 years old. He's my hero. Horrible team. They're a farm team for the rest of the good teams in the NFL. As soon as they get someone good, they trade them away, right? Oregon Ducks, I have some good and bad with Mariota and, Joey Harrington and Herbert. Usually when they go to a championship game, they lose to a more athletic SEC team or Big Ten team. Auburn, Cam Newton lost that one and obviously lost to Ohio State. I got Herbert this year, so I'm excited. We'll see what Herbert can do for me. And then Blazers. And they were kind of a laughingstock team that would get bounced in the first round, year in and year out, but we made the West Finals this year. So, no bandwagon here, you know what I mean? It's just straight hardcore, passionate fan that loves sports. Play action fake. Nice pass. 9-10-yard gain. Third quarter, 5 minutes and 35 seconds left. I like it. Yeah, but I do think that Mahomes, has a chance to be the next GOAT. I mean, I love him that much. New world fanatics. New world order, brother. Mahomes is so amazing that, no joke, obviously Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Deion Niner jersey, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson would be my top 5 in the closet, Mitchell and Ness. But if I could buy a jersey of a current player not on the Buccaneers right now, Mahomes at QB, throw it in my closet, save it for a rainy day down the road until it becomes a throwback. Alvin Kamara, and I'm a Bucs fan. My favorite running back in the league right now, third rounder, chip on the shoulder, you know what I mean? And to me, he's one of the top 5 running backs in the league. I love his swag and his style, and he's going to get the Saints to the NFC Championship game this year, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So just because, there's players in my division doesn't mean I don't like them. Luke Kuechly is one of my favorite players. I love linebackers. Run CMC, Christian McCaffrey. I mean, it's just funny how some of my favorite players are in my division, but you don't hear people openly say that. It's big facts. Hand off to the left. Nice tackle. It's like one of those things like when, like for me, I'm a hardcore wrestling fan since like 1985. So I've watched Hulk Hogan era, NWO, DX, when wrestling was good. And then when wrestling is now with like when you had the Shield and now, you got Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns there, but then now Dean Ambrose is John Moxley in AEW. I will admit that I love wrestling. I watch Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW when it comes on TNT in the fall, NXT takeovers. I watch that. Most people nowadays are embarrassed to say that they're a wrestling fan and they won't say it, but they still watch it once in a while. At least I know a lot of people that do. Nice pass. Little flick of the wrist. First down, Bears. But a lot of people are afraid to admit that they watch it because they don't want to get made fun of. But for me, like, I openly love it. Like, as far as ranks on stuff that I love, NFL, college football, right? I like wrestling 3, believe it or not, just because I've been watching it, since like 85. So I've seen the birth of video games and wrestling. So it's like NFL, college football, wrestling in general, ECW, WCW, WWF, WWE, AEW, and then probably NBA, MLB, and some of the other sports. So, I mean, I'm one of those hardcore guys that I haven't missed a Monday Night Raw in like 15 years. Go, 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 go. Ooh, nice effort by the Bears running back, putting everything he has in it to try to get in the end zone. Second down and goal. What type of sports fan likes WWE? It's fake. Well, it's not about if it's fake. It's something that, if you love something and it's always on TV, right? And if you have passion for, the not necessarily the sport of it, it's just, if you love something, you're going to stick with it. You know what I mean? Come on, Skip Bayless. I love it, man. But obviously I'm probably older than you and, I've gone through a lot more and seen a lot more. Hand off up the middle. Oh, did he get it? I mean, I've seen the best athletes, right, in wrestling and UFC, NFL, NBA, hockey. I mean, I grew up watching Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Jaromir Jagr, Brett Hull, right, Sampras, Agassi, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, Bird, Magic, Barkley, Malone, Robinson, Ewing, Olajuwon, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Elway, Marino. I mean, do you need me to keep going? You know what I mean? Barry Sanders, Emmett. I mean, I've literally seen every single elite athlete in the sports in the 80s and 90s is better than it is today. You had some of the best athletes to ever put on cleats or sneakers ever, right? Or skates ever in the 80s and 90s. It doesn't even compare. 92 Dream Team could just beat the brakes off anyone that you could assemble from after 92 to now. You could have Kobe, LeBron, Shaq, all them. You would get your ass kicked by Jordan, Magic, Bird, Barkley, Ewing. I mean, it's not even close. People don't understand. You're a whole sport Wikipedia, damn right. But you got to think, though, too, I read like 8 hours a day. Who do you know that reads 8 hours a day about everything? You know what I mean? And I got a full-time job on top of that. And I've been doing it since 5 years old. You know what I mean? When people were playing with toys, I was doing that. But I was looking on the back of football cards to see how many receptions, Jerry Rice or Andre Reed had in their third season. You know what I mean? Who does that? You know what I mean? But I did. And that's why I'm a Northwest sports fanatic. Panthers fan, let him know. Let Skip Bayless know. He might be in the wrong room. Let him know. Yeah, wrestling isn't about the real or fake, you know what I mean? It's about just, loving something that you've watched, your whole life, And some people gave up on it. The product is not good like it used to be, but you got to think for me, like Hulk Hogan to me, like, Hollywood Hogan, heels or faces, that's like my favorite. So, watching guys like that and seeing, Hulk Hogan as, eat your vitamins, say your prayers, brother, and then going bad and heel, and then NWO, Kevin Nash when he was Diesel, Scott Hall when he was Razor Ramon, I mean, and just having all the guys they recruited in DX, you know what I mean, and seeing Shawn Michaels and Triple H and Road Dogg Jesse James and badass Billy Gunn, Chyna, X-Pac. Do I need to keep going? I mean, do I really need to keep going? Ultimate Warrior, You know what I mean? I can go name drop for day. Big Boss Man, Roddy Piper. I mean, I've been watching for a long, long time. No one's going to be able to go down that library with me. Everyone, we got a hater. A hater, a hater. Skip Bayless, I love you. You're the first person out of 20,000 people that has said that, so I appreciate you. And also, too, if your name is Skip Bayless, no one likes you, okay? Period. No one likes Skip and Shannon for Skip Bayless. So just the fact that your name is Skip Bayless shows you that you have no credibility whatsoever, period. Hater. Hater alert. Woo, 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 woo. We got a hater in the building. He doesn't like the channel. Oh, my God, I better delete my channel now because we got someone that doesn't like me. I love it. Yeah, for real. If it was me, right, and Shannon, way more ratings. Yeah, Skip is jealous. You know, I remember my first book. I remember my first hating comment. I remember my first stat that I learned. Yeah, but I think my dream though is that, you know, if I can end up getting to a point where I could be, you know, on Good Morning Football, you know, besides YouTube, that would be amazing. Kay Adams and Orion. Good Morning Football with Nate Burleson, we get some good ratings. I'd make it fun and interesting. But you'll see at some point, some radio station or network is going to call. You know what I mean? It just depends on, I'm not going to sell out because they can't tell me what to say or what to do. You know what I mean? It's either going to be YouTube forever and then partner up with, you know, another group, depending on what happens and, you know, building this dynasty and building this legacy, you know? That's really what it comes down to. That's awesome, though. I love Skip Bayless. That's the first person probably in 3 years that has talked trash to me. I absolutely love it. Absolutely. What's my favorite wrestler of all time? I got a few of them. Hollywood Hogan, right? Obviously, Mike Skills, it's all about that, you know, but the wrestling, it's different, right? The Rock says, right? Layeth the smacketh down on your candy ass, right? Stone Cold Steve Austin. With the Steve Weisers, love Stone Cold. RVD, because I'm an ECW guy. Rob Van Dam, right? So I like that. There's a lot of guys. I like The Shield. Seth Rollins is my favorite current wrestler, you know, on the roster. I like AJ Styles a lot. I just like talent. I mean, I don't care where it comes from. It's just if I like talent, that's where it comes out to be. Ryan Schrick. What it do, my guy? You just missed someone hating on your boy. It was Skip Bayless. I think he was afraid that I was going to take his job, but I don't want it, you know. And then think about this, guys, in the chat, right? Oh, you're still in here? Oh, Skip, you're still in here. Let's see what Skip says. It was blocked, so I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll read the comment. Skip Bayless, fuck y'all. Kiss my ass. Skip Bayless is the best goddamn human alive. This channel is mediocre at best. I hope this channel gets shut down. I'm going to bring you up on ESPN and roast your ass. Well, the thing is, Skip, you're not even on ESPN, you fucking dummy. You're on Fox Sports. You don't even know what fucking network you work for? Come on, Skip. I remember my first gay comment. Come on. Come on, Skip. Jesus. Man, making my day. Come on, Skip. You don't even know what network you're on? I remember my first troll attempt. We damn boys. Be like Skip. Be stupid. Say dumb shit. No one likes your dumb ass. We damn boys. Hey, I'm loving it. It's Friday, baby. Friday. Uh-oh. What's going to happen? Do I need to go put Skip Bayless in timeout? They have options here. Should I put him in timeout? He won't be able to type in the chat. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. If he writes anything and I can see it, then I'll put it in there. But you might be able to see his logo. But now it's a bye. Man, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the trolls. It's great. Yeah, seriously. That was funny. And the thing is you're going to come at me. You're not going to be able to outwit me, right? You're not going to be able to get me, on sports knowledge or trolling or talking ish. It ain't happening. It's not happening. Hilarious. Absolutely love it. Skip is an emotional person, but you know what? Sometimes it's also people that get jealous of other channels or other people, so they're just haters. You know what I mean? Like if they're trying to do their sport channel. I mean, I encourage everyone to go on YouTube and pursue their dreams, but you got to understand too, like my passion and dedication. You know what I mean? I sold a $5,000 Michael Jordan rookie card to make this happen. You know what I mean? How many people as a hardcore collector that would do something like that if they didn't have a dream? You know what I mean? It's like I have, hundreds of toys like, the 40-year-old virgin in the package. You know what I mean? I have retirement set up with all my collectibles from the 80s and 90s and current. You know what I mean? That was the most, prized possession of my life. And if I didn't believe in myself or believe in Marcus, do you think I really would sacrifice a PSA 9 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card that once he passes away, that'll be worth like $15,000, for iMac computer that's $3,000, speakers that are $1,000, mics that are $1,000. It's crazy. Crazy. If you can entertain the chat more than Orion, it's a win. Yeah. Crazy. Man, I'm glad you guys were a part of that. That was great. Freaking Skip. Who does that though, bro? Who actually goes out of their way to name themselves Skip Bayless out of any names? I mean, if you want to just be like pretend that you're Skip Bayless or like to troll or whatever, but like really, that's the person that you're going to make up a fake name for out of everyone that's out there, the least liked, person in sports. You might as well have made your name Jason Witten. You know what I mean? Come on, guy. Really? Man, Skip fucking Bayless. Fucking love it. And then, it'd be really ironic if that really was Skip Bayless. Yeah, that would be awesome. And all of a sudden we're watching Skip and Shannon and he's like talking shit about me. That would have been absolutely great. Oh, yeah. If we could have a troll like that every show. Because I don't get offended or mad by it. I think it's just funny. Touchdown, Panthers. Okay, John Roberts, let them know. Well, at least you guys can be a part of something special like there. Skip. Man. Yeah. Oh boy said ESPN. He's gonna talk shit about me. Come on, bro. You don't even know what network you on? Do some research before you come at me. Come at me, bro. Oh, Giants. Touchdown. New York. Baby. Let's go. Man, dude, my life is fucking complete now. You know what I mean? He said, I want your channel to get shut down and that we're horrible. I fucking love it. Do I have a favorite Super Bowl game, Joe Anderson? Yeah, Super Bowl 37. Bucks versus the Raiders. Skip's going to trash you on the Food Network. He probably will. Man. Well, at least this is going to be documented, in the stream. So if other people go back and watch it. Funny stuff. Good stuff. I love it. Josh Norman. Pick 6. Shut down cornerback. Uh-oh. So we went from Skip Bayless to Josh Norman? Is that what's going on? So you created another profile and now we have Josh Norman in the building? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? Uh-oh, Skip Bayless is back. Skip Bayless, a.k.a. Josh Norman. Oh, man. Another profile. I love this. This is great. This is like better than TV. Oh, man. Good stuff. Josh Norman. I mean, if you want to go back to your old profile, Josh Norman, yeah, I mean, I can let you talk on both of them if you want to be able to, drop your knowledge, right? Drop your knowledge, Skip Bayless on ESPN that you're on, I can untag that one and you could be on there. So we can have Josh Norman and Skip Bayless in the room. That's a dream come true, man. I just never thought that would happen. Tag team back again. Giants 25. Bears 13. Fourth quarter, 14:56 left. We got Josh Norman in the building. We got Skip Bayless in the building. It's a great Friday. All right, let's take a look at the scores and see what's going on. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look. We got 14 minutes and 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, look, we got Dolphins 6, Buccaneers 3. So that's a laughingstock of a game. First and goal, though, on the Miami 8 for the Buccaneers. So we'll see if Griffin can get anything going. Bills 27, Panthers 14. And then we got Giants 25, Bears 13. So let me kind of take a quick look. Let's look at some of the Bills and Panthers. We'll see what's kind of going on there. Matt Barkley, 8 for 10, 110, and a TD for Buffalo. I like it. Heineke, 8 for 11, 78 yards, and a touchdown. So let's take a quick look. Duke Williams had the score, and then Joey Sly, and then Chase McLaughlin with a 23-yard field goal for Buffalo, and then Rashad Ross from Heineke. Okay, and a 2-point conversion attempt. And it succeeded. Okay, so at least you're getting some kind of production there. Dodgers 8, Braves 3. I like that. Dodgers must have just blown up and had a great inning. Where is it? 4 runs in the 7th and 2 in the 8th. There we go. My dad's happy. He's living his best life. I love it. I think I'm living my best life. Man, if only Marcus was here. I know, man. Could you imagine? I don't think I've had anybody trolling or trying to talk trash in like 3 years. I freaking love it. Yeah, seriously. If Josh Norman starts talking trash, right, to all his teammates, the Mets, we're in trouble. I mean, Northwest Sports Fanatics might not exist anymore. I'm in trouble. All right, Josh Norman, hashtag pick 6, hashtag shutdown cornerback, hashtag GOAT, hashtag trash talker, and then his comment is, the fuck? He sounds gay. Wow. Man, Skip and Josh Norman need to go back to ESPN, like stat. Super gangsta. All right, so that's 2 down. Let's see who the next famous person that's going to be in here in the Northwest Sports Fanatics chat. So we had Skip Bayless, famous Skip Bayless of ESPN in the chat. So, he's there. And then he has another profile. Then we went to Josh Norman. Now, look, we got Randy Moss in the building. Wow. I mean, this is an amazing, amazing day to have 3 superstars in the chat. I love it.
I carry the load as much as I can to do the things that I can do, and I'm glad for the guys around me because they're going to help us out a lot. Well, let's talk about your 2 quarterbacks. First of all, Eli Manning. Do you like the way he's throwing?
Oh, nice.
Of course, he's excellent. Yeah, I love Eli. I'm very thankful to get to play with him.
Tony Hawk. We'll see. We'll see what it is. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's almost like too good. Man, just flick of the wrist, just on it.
One interview, he's interviewing Dexter Lawrence, who's literally twice the weight of Bruce. In this interview, Nate Solder's about twice the height of Bruce. Yeah, you got to stand Bruce on Bruce's shoulder. Gray under pressure and just throws it behind his intended receiver, R.J. McIntosh. Got some heat.
The thing about this offensive line, and with Nate Solder wanting to get more reps, that means everybody else gets more reps. And Coach Schemmer said they like to
Watch out.
anyone saying, well, how many quarters are we going to play, Coach? They're out there as long as their leader, which is Nate Solder, is out there.
Damari Scott back deep to receive the O'Donnell punt.
Oh, this is great. I absolutely love it. All right, now, fourth quarter, 13 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Giants haven't looked too bad today, so we'll have to kind of see where it goes. Exciting stuff today. So many people today. I love it. Are you enjoying it? I know. He's made like 4 already. That's talent. That's dedication. Yeah. Seriously. Someone lock the computer. I love it. I love it. So we had a famous Skip Bayless, right, from ESPN. We've had Josh Norman in the building. I didn't expect Josh Norman to be in the building, but he I guess likes to make his time and get his time in, and come in and talk ish, right? And then quote unquote watch out. I mean, shouldn't that have just been Randy Orton? Right? So I don't know. Yeah, definitely. That was probably the most fun that I've had there in 3 years. Pretty crazy. Was not expecting that today. Oh, Randy Moss! We had Randy Moss. Now, which Randy Moss was it? Was it the actual Randy Moss football player or the Randy Moss on NFL Network? See, that's the thing. Which one was it? Could have been both. We'll never know. I love it, though. I love it. I should have just kept letting it go, but the thing is like, we'll see as the other profiles keep getting created. I don't know how many what the record is to be in a stream and to create additional accounts, but funny guy, you know what I mean? Because I don't care. I mean, if you're going to insult me, you can or whatever, but I mean, obviously everyone's got my back, so it's not like, you know what I mean? You're going to be able to go in here, no one's going to back me up, so I'm like Hollywood Hogan in this bitch. New world order, brother, for life. Randy Moss. The best part was the Skip Bayless, though, ESPN. That made my whole weekend. I don't even know what to do with myself now. Crazy. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a great one. I can't type on your stream. Oh, okay. 6 Inc. All right, sorry about that. All right, try now, 6 Inc. if you can. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think something was going on with the stream itself. With I think it might have been Skip Bayless, right? Yeah, I got you. I think when it was going in there, I think Skip Bayless and Randy Moss and Josh Norman, all of them conspired against you and me. So I got you. I got you covered. No problem. All right, 1 second here. All right, yeah. Huh? Who knows? I mean, this guy is something else. Let's see. I don't even know. It's not even on here anymore. Yeah, who knows? I don't know what happened. Yeah. He's like, Billy, you're playing Fortnite? You're not playing Fortnite. He's like, man, I was talking shit to this Northwest Sports Fanatics guy. He's like, you'll never believe it. I was Skip Bayless, and then I did a funny, and then I was Josh Norman, and then yeah. Oh, I love it. It's fun times, man. Fun times here in Nike headquarters. Northwest Sports Fanatics live in the building. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. People are just, that's how it goes.
Alex Wesley, rookie free agent
Oh, Cordarrelle Patterson.
for the penalty. And take a look at
Cordarrelle Patterson is in the building.
receivers. Obviously, Cody Latimer continues to make plays for the Giants. TJ Jones.
The thing is that if you're gonna troll, right, and you're gonna be in the room, you got to at least spell Cordarrelle Patterson's name right. I know. Come on, guy. I mean, you need to really go back to school and be able to learn how to spell like names. You know what I mean? But I mean, I guess that's that's what it is. Crazy, crazy, man. All right, let's get back to the game. Cordarrelle Patterson says, "I know my sports names."
The left guard call for the penalty.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm so entertained right now. I really don't know what to do with myself. All right, let's go through the scores. Buccaneers 6, Dolphins 6, Bills 27, Panthers 14, and then we obviously have Giants 25, Bears 13. Giants with the punt. You guys can handle your bro there, Skip Bayless on ESPN for me. Fumble! Ooh, okay.
And he gets chased out of bounds. So a 51-yard punt.
Man, oh man. Entertaining times in the world of Northwest Sports Fanatics, baby. I love it. All right, let's kind of check out some of the other action here. Let me see what's going on. Let's go down some of the scoreboards for MLB because I know some of you guys watch. Maybe not all of you, but let's take a look. So Dolphins 6, Buccaneers 6. They're evened out with 7 minutes and 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dodgers 8, Braves 3. Nice inning there. Let's see what innings that was. I mentioned it earlier, so it looks like, let's go to the box score. So they had a big 4-run inning in the 7th, a 2-run inning in the 8th, so that definitely helped them get a nice little comeback on the Braves. I told my dad that's going to be one of the hardest series to win, coming into this weekend. Mariners 3, Blue Jays 7. What's new? Obviously, Mariners are trash. That sucks, but that is what it is. 0-0, Astros Athletics. Padres, Phillies. Phillies 8. Padres 4. I think Tatis, went on the injury list, which is sad because I really like Tatis as a kind of up-and-coming stud moving forward. And let's take a look at the Phillies. Bryce Harper, 4 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 ribbies, 2 strikeouts. Only a 255 average, but he'll be a little bit higher as we move forward, into the, kind of that home stretch. Yankees 3, Indians 2, Nats 2, Brewers 1, Pirates 3, Cubs 2, Red Sox 9, Orioles 1, Bills 27, Panthers 14, minute 53 left in the fourth, and then we got Giants 25, Bears 13. Man, crazy, crazy. I know, right? No one has actually done that, I think, ever in the channel. Like, that was like history in the making. Like, literally, I mean, there was people that would, like, when we would upload a video and then they would, like, talk trash about my race, or they didn't know if I was, like, Mexican or white boy or Asian. They didn't know what, because if they Hawaiian or whatever, but, there would be stuff there or, but, yeah. Oh, look at who we have now. Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. Oh, man. GOAT analyst, Fox Sports. So Stephen A. is on the right network now. Who the fuck do you think you are talking shit to? My neighbor sports analyst, Skip Bayless. And analyst is spelled wrong. But that's okay, though, because we know it's Stephen A. And that's all that matters.
Ray on first down. Easy completion to the outside. One more look at it right here, Carl. Got pushed to the back and still punched the ball out, which set up a negative return.
And then he crossed to the return
Stephen A. Smith.
with the hustle. He's a guy that
This might be a record.
gets the coach's attention. Effort plays are the difference when you've got to cut a roster down and your numbers are not looking good. They'll look
We'll have to see how many.
for best effort.
Ray's sidearm is
Yeah, no kidding, right? All right, man. We got 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You know, it's kind of getting into that mode. Thank you guys for being in the room. I mean, this has been an amazing day. This has been the best day of my fucking life. Skip Bayless from ESPN, right? Randy Moss came in the building. Josh Norman came in the building, right? Oh, man. Stephen A. Smith. I mean, who would have thought so many celebrities would be able to come in the room and show your boy Orion the love of Northwest Sports Fanatics? Man, dream come true for me. I mean, I think I can retire from YouTube now. I don't even need to do anything more. I mean, I've already had all the GOATs and the legends come in the chat. Like, who would have ever thought that would have happened? Crazy. Unbelievable. Who would have thought, guys? Oh, we got a fumble. Let's see who has it. Yeah, I am getting recognized. I mean, who's next? Is it Kay Adams going to be next? Does the O on your jersey stand for Orion? Oregon, baby. The Ducks. It's a Justin Herbert. Sewn jersey. I'm a big Oregon fan. I got like jerseys on jerseys on jerseys. I got the gloves. But, you know, it kind of makes it nice, you know, Oregon, Orion, you know. It all kind of fits together. And Oregon. Oh, baby. Damon P. Aquadio. Dude, you missed it, bro. Let him know. Let him know, fam. Let him know what's going on. We had some famous people come into the chat, and you missed it, bro. You should have been here. We had Skip Bayless from ESPN dropped in the building. We had Josh Norman come in the building and show love. We had Stephen A. Smith, Randy Moss, Randy Orton. I mean, we had so many. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to keep the channel running anymore. I think I might just have to call Marcus and just call it quits. I mean, who would have thought so many professionals would have been able to come by and just say hello to me and, you know, and say how great of a job I'm doing, you know? Coming on the channel and insulting your boy, you know? Absolutely love it. Love it. Shotgun set. Nice run. Put your head down. Nice about 6-yard gain for the Giants. And once the stream is over, I'll end up starting another stream because I'll grind because that's what I do. Yeah, for real. And then, like I said, I'll end up doing a show. And the show that I'm going to do afterwards, so that way that we can do it, I am going to do the biggest roster holes for every top NFL contender. I got 6 in the AFC, 4 in the NFC. I came up with like 4 note cards of shows today. I was going to do that yesterday, but I'll end up doing that. So hop in the room, join your boy if you guys have time. If you don't have time and you guys have to, you know, do other things, I understand. But I'll probably do, 45 minutes to an hour, unless it's really vibing in there, and then maybe I'll go longer. But, 3-hour stream for your boy and have on all those famous people come in the room, right, and show love, and then do another stream, for a couple hours. I got the grind, baby. I'll do it. 2nd down and 9. Let's see if the Giants can get another touchdown before this game is over. Yeah, Tony Hawk might come in the building. I'm hoping. Legend. But if it was Tony Hawk, it would be spelled like what? Tony or Tonihawk? Is that how it would be? Tony, Toni Hawk, Hawke, right? What about John Cena? You can't see me. Oh, OJ. Oh my God. OJ Simpson is in the building. Whoa. Best Bills running back and hashtag I didn't do it. Hashtag GOAT. OJ says, I'm back, you ho. Damn. You guys, my dream is coming true. OJ Simpson, USC, Buffalo Bills. Man, this is crazy. No fucking way. You guys see that? OJ's in the building. All right, 1st and goal on the 5, fellas. Let's see how this goes. Play action fake, rolling to his right. Oh, almost picked off. Yeah, definitely threw that too hard. Oh, man. OJ. OJ freaking Simpson. This has got to be the record, though. Like I said, I think with the channel, this is like our third year. And I think that I can honestly say this has never happened before, ever. I don't think anyone's bold enough to come at the Northwest Sports Fanatics like this. Man, unbelievable. It's all right, man. Yeah, what other streamers got OJ? OJ just created his Twitter account recently and ended up getting like a bajillion subscribers because obviously they want to hear what OJ has to say. Man, my life's complete. I mean, so many famous people on my stream. Like, really? God, I'm blessed. I'm fucking blessed. All right, second down and goal. On the 10, shotgun set. Looks like Bears might be bringing the blitz. Surveys. All day. Touchdown. Giants. Let's go. Great play. Nice protection up front. Took his time. Stepped in the pocket with ease. Fired a laser beam. Pew! Yeah, I did see that. I actually mentioned that after you left, Damon, that they were saying that they could win the division or go 10-6. Hilarious. Man. OJ freaking Simpson. OJ all day, baby. Extra point is good. God, what an amazing day. What did I do to deserve this amazing day with all these famous people? Oh, man. Unfucking believable. Giants 25, Bears 13. And we have a final, folks. Bills 27, hashtag Bills Mafia, Panthers 14. Dolphins 6, Buccaneers 6. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left in the fourth. 2nd and 9 on the Miami 29. Tony Hawk, I know, seriously. Of Rex Ryan on the show Get Up. No, I didn't see it. What was on there? Let me know. Yeah, seriously. Man, crazy. I don't think I've been this entertained in a long time. Yeah. Man, oh man. Crazy times. But like I said, the game's almost over. You guys are going to have a great rest of your weekend, I know. Let's check it out to see where the Buccaneers are sitting. Are we even in an area where we can score? 3rd and 8 on the Miami 28, so no, probably not. See, Griffin, 10 for 15, 146 yards. Uh-oh. This is the one. Ray Rice is in the building. Hashtag hide your wife. Hashtag hide your kids. I'm back. Oh, man. Really? That's crazy. Yeah, Damon, I didn't see that. Well, like I said, I had to work, until, like 4 or 5 in the morning until 2. But, nah, I'm going to have to go back and watch it for sure. Yeah. I love keyboard warriors. Is this what it feels like to be like Ninja? Right? Like to be like Ninja or to be like one of those top ones where you just have nothing better to do to go into the wrong room, right? I guess so. Love it. Ray Rice. I love it. Dolphins 6, Buccaneers 6. 4th and 8 on the Miami 28. 3:42 in the fourth. 32-13 Giants. 6:59 left. Nice touchdown. Kyle Lauletta. Let's go. Omer Mujik. My guy. You should do a Panthers-Patriots game this week. Time to see how Cam's shoulder is holding up along with Brady if he's going to fall off the cliff. Yeah. Epstein. Epstein from heaven, hell, from the heavens, wherever he is. Wow. Man. Omer, how you doing, my guy? I know you have probably had a busy schedule. You've had an amazing day, I hope. We've had some amazing famous people drop in the chat today. Omer, you wouldn't believe it. We had Skip Bayless from ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, Randy Moss. We've also had, who else have we had? Josh Norman, Randy Orton, Ray Rice, OJ Simpson came into the chat. Man, unbelievable. But Omer, I hope you have a great day, and we'll have to see what games are televised. Like right now, I'm doing the Giants and the Bears just because from where I live, that's the only one that's on NFL Network. But yeah, I want to do as many Panther reactions, and like I said, as we get into the regular season, if the Panthers are on TV, Eagles, Saints, Panthers, like those main ones, Chiefs, I'm gonna try to do as many live play-by-play, reactions and doing that, so that way we can vibe and watch the games together. It's gonna be awesome. But I hope that you're having a great, great Friday. Ulysses Alonso, hello. Now, is this a real one or is this a fake one? All good, brother, just driving. Yeah, seriously, the celebrities came out for me, you know what I mean? But I think Skip Bayless has been drinking that Hennessy with Skip because he said ESPN. He's going to rat on me on ESPN, but he's on Fox Sports, though. So maybe it's time to fact check before you start trolling, I love it. Oh, yeah, Giannis. Atatapupupupo! Man. Yeah, Omer, you're a grinder, man. So you do driving like all the time. That's got to be, I don't know if it's necessarily a stressful job, but mad respect, bro. There's not a lot of guys that could truck drive or Uber or Lyft. It definitely can be a grind, but have its benefits with the pay. But yeah, crazy. But yeah, I can't wait to do some Panther games for you. And I always get happy when I can see some of the regulars, in the list. I mean, it's not every day you get OJ Simpson dropping in, and dropping his knowledge. But man, crazy. Yeah, things were getting good. Well, I think it's now it's just getting another profile created, and we'll have to see where it goes. 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. I'm going to end up ending this once the game is over, and I got another stream that I'm going to do because I'm a grinder. I'm going to end up doing the biggest roster holes for every top NFL contender. The ESPN and NFL Network have kind of gone over lists similar. I got 6 AFC teams and 4 NFC teams, and we'll go over some of the holes that I feel that are very significant for some of the top contenders and what's going to happen with them moving forward. 1st and 10 for the Giants. I wonder if this is Lauletta still in the game. Kyle. Ooh, nice tackle by the Bears. So now we're just kind of running the ball and running the clock out. Saints fan here. Who dat? What up, Ulysses? I haven't seen you before. Hope you're having a great Friday. Let's not end the stream. Well, I'm going to end it just for the fans, for the Bears and the Giants, so that way if people go back and watch it, they'll have it just for that library, and then I'll start a new one, literally 2 minutes later. So if you guys, once I end this one, hop back in when I have the notification, and then I'll start the new one off. So no breaks for your boy, you know what I mean? No water, no bathroom break, no food, just straight grind. Grind and O.J. Simpson and Ray Rice and Randy Moss and Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. I'm literally becoming more famous than I can really handle right now with these famous people coming into the chat. You know what I mean? This is only our 3rd year on YouTube, and already we're getting some of the top dogs, coming in. Amazing. Who dat? P. Aquadio is a better last name than Lauletta. Yes, sir. Oh, Shrek, let him know. Less than a week. All Miami fans from the U will disappear from the internet after they lose by 20+ to University of Florida, the Gators. I'm excited for that game. Yeah, they got a lot of drama in Miami. That's big facts. Especially that quarterback controversy from the transfer, I believe, from Ohio State? Tate? Yeah, not a good look for them. All right, here we go. Home stretch. Yeah, that's cool, Shrek, that you love college football, as much as NFL. It's exciting, man. I love it. I'm going to Eugene at least 2, 3, 4 times, and when I go, I give people the best experience. The gloves, the hot dogs, the beer. I usually get like front row seats, 5th row. Like the farthest back I typically sit is like 10th row. You know what I mean? I like bringing people and popping their cherry and bringing them to their first Duck game or their first sporting event, going to their first Seahawk game, Blazer game, Duck game, because it's fun and exciting to see people, their lives change when they go to their first sporting event. And then if you go with someone like me or someone fun, then you're even going to get more out of it. I'm going to give you the full experience, the tour, the shops, the Otson dog, the beer, the good seat on TV. You know what I mean? Maybe let them wear the chain. I got 2 of them. It's exciting. I can't wait. Ulysses, I've been watching your vid since last season. Usually just watch your reactions to the Saints games. Awesome. Well, I'm grinding now, so I'm doing a lot of live streams. Marcus's kid is playing Pop Warner for the first year, so Jim Brown is in the building. Wow. Unbelievable. Gonna miss you saying Mark Ingram. Yep. I'll be saying that for Baltimore. But I'm going to come up with some new nicknames. Maybe I'll have a new one for Latavius Murray. But yeah, it's awesome, man. I always like seeing, people that have been, around for a while, seeing the growth, going from, 0 subs to 100 to 1,000 to 10,000. And now we're almost at 20,000, and it's only been 2 years. So, Jim Brown. Can you guys believe that Jim Brown is in the building? Ryan Strick, that's funny. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah. He's like, let me go on Google. Who should I look up? Okay, is it Bo Jackson? Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh, now we got Jameis Winston? But we got Jameis. Jameis Winston. Not Jameis Winston, but Jameis. Jameis Winston. Oh, man, this is so good. I'm loving it. Captain Morgan. Oh. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's take a little update on the scores. Because Jameis Winston is back in the building. Man, I'm so entertained right now. I don't know what to do. Oh, touchdown, Buccaneers. Let's go. Finally. Ryan Griffin with the touchdown. 11 for 16, 150 yards. Let's see what happened. Ryan Griffin to Tanner Hudson for 4 yards. Extra point is good. Let's go. 13-6. Buccaneers over the Dolphins with 2:44 left. All right, I'll take it. Anything to show some progression. And then obviously we have the final. Bills 27, Panthers 14, and the Giants are mollywhopping the Bears 32-13. Uh-oh. Jameis Winston is in the building. Tracy Porter is in the building. Man, Jim Brown's in the building. ESPN Network is in the building. Damn. I know. Hella tabs open. Tabs on tabs on tabs, baby. Loving it. All right. I'm getting kind of the back end here of the game, and then ESPN Network. God level. We are better than you. You obviously don't know who I am, so. 2-minute warning. 3rd and goal. Let's see if the Giants got anything left. Omer Mujik. $12.99 donation for the 12 or 99 personalities that this ESPN Network kid has on the network in the channel. Man, unbelievable. ESPN, is it with or without Skip Bayless? Giants with the dive. Omer, thank you so much, my guy. You seriously, for all the hard work and the dedication and all the videos that have highlights that we don't get any money on, just even kind gestures like that. You really, make my day. And it just shows the appreciation that you have for me and the channel. Thank you so much, dude. Seriously, you are one of the biggest sport fanatics, and most people don't donate at all or care to donate or can't afford to donate, and you always make time when you hop in 9 times out of 10 to throw me a donation, and much love, brother. You know what I mean? You're a grinder like me. You drive for a living, so I understand the grind, and like I said, I'm excited to do Panther games with you this season, so you can have something to kind of go over. And you got guys like Brian Burns and Keekly and McCoy. I mean, it's going to be exciting. But thank you so much. Seriously. $12.99. It's crazy. I got 99 problems, and ESPN Network ain't one. How many personalities or profiles does this kid have? 12 or 99? Well, we think we're almost at 12 already, so he only needs a few more to get to that 99, baby. I love it. All right, now, the game is coming to pretty much an end. Omer, I don't know if you were busy, but obviously once the game is over, I'm going to hop on and do my normal stream. So we'll end up doing that as well. Ryan Strick, me and my friend... Let's see here. Me and my friend were playing b-ball. I slammed down a windmill on 8 foot so hard my forearm hit the rim and now it's swollen. Strick! With the slam. You're trying to do your Vince Carter impression. Omer, if you guys can afford to get a monthly subscription to Netflix for $12.99, I'm sure you can afford to donate to the best one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Big facts, man. Omer, thank you, dude. You know what I mean? Omer, if you guys aren't familiar with Omer, you guys probably are. I mean, he's a guy that'll drop $1, $5, $10. He did $18, $62, and $101. He's donated almost $200 to me in a live stream. Talk about love, Omer. Much respect. You're one of my favorites. And like I said, hashtag keep pounding, baby. So final score of the game, Giants 32 and the Bears 13. What a game. So, Omer, I am going to end up shutting this stream down since the game is over, and then I'm going to start up another stream. So thank you so much for your donation, Omer. You're amazing. Yeah, he won't donate anything. He said, come on, ESPN, donate your $5 monthly subscription to Orion. For real. Well, this stream is going to end, but I'll start another one. So we'll see if we have another troll, hop in there and do his thing. And we'll maybe have another person, try to make things entertaining for us. A Panthers fan says, no, don't end it. Well, I mean, I could keep going on this particular stream, or I can start a new one. But I think I just want to end it so that way if people end up going back and if we end up starting, end this stream and start a new one, so that way that I can, have it kind of separated by topics, so it's not carried over from the Bears and the Giants. So I love you guys. Omer, you're great. I hope you can come back in the stream. I'm going to open it up in like a minute or two, and we'll go over it. And the stream's exciting. Biggest roster holes for every top NFL contender moving forward in the 2019 season, and I got quite a few teams in here, so we'll go over that. And you guys have a great night. You guys will see me in like a minute or two, and I got that stream. I'm going to get it prepared with the thumbnail. Omer, again, thank you so much. 6 Inc., Panthers fan, everyone that's in the stream, Piaquidio, my boys, I'll be back. And I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Northwest Sports Fanatics. I'm out. The next stream will be up within the next 5 minutes, and I encourage you guys to join. Omer, thank you, brother. Peace.